Hi, this is Hank, the Angry Dwarf. Well, you. Why am I so angry? Well, goddamn business is it of yours. I think all of you people who listen to Howard Stern can go take a flying and your people mean nothing to me. You're like crap. If only I could reach you from the top of the Howard Stern building. You listening to the Howard Stern show, climb to the top of the building and jump off. And hopefully all of you will die.
Nice. I think I'm going to go over to Belgrave Olds and Volvo. I'm going over there. I'm going to look at them Volvos.
Volvo's a nice car.
Couldn't I trade in my Oldsmobile?
Sure you could.
You'll take it. I have gone into... When I bought my Oldsmobile, I made a big mistake. I was at Belgrave Olds.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there...
You have this impatience problem.
Yeah, I really do have a problem.
You're impetuous.
Yeah, I am. When I get something in my mind that I want it, I got to have it like that second. And I don't often want something, but when I want it that second. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you brought it up. Thanks a lot. Belgrave's Olds Volvo. So I go in there, right?
Uh-huh. And they have what you want.
Not only do they have what I want, but it's fully loaded, and it's at a pretty good price. So I figured, well, okay, how long do I have to wait for it? The guy says, well, listen, I'll get it to you like tomorrow or something. Like it was going to take a couple of days or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I can't wait. So I walk out, and I go to another Olds dealer who was... I mean, they treated me okay and everything, but the price was much higher. I didn't even get all the options I wanted. And because they had it, like, right in stock that second... I went ahead and bought... I've never even used their service department. Boy, if I had Belgrave Olds service department, forget it. I would love that.
Well, look at your poor car.
Yeah.
That little rubber around the bumpers coming off.
Neil fixed that for me.
Neil fixed it. Oh, so it'll come off again.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Do your opera lights work?
Oh, the opera lights do work. Except they never get to the opera. Anyway, Belgrave Oldsmobile Volvo. You know where they are? They're at 124 South Middle Neck Road in Great Neck and 732 Northern Boulevard in Great Neck. Belgrave is the largest dual dealership in the East. So what are you waiting for, all right? They're really good, actually. I know from personal experience. Anyway, 7 o'clock. 92.3 K-Rock and 92.3 K-Rock and WYSP.
Yes.
That's where we are, we think. I'd like to add some more stations onto this little network of ours.
Why not? But we should have them one at a time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because otherwise we will miss getting this reaction over and over and over again.
Yeah, because I can't wait to read you this newspaper article. You're going to crack up. This is great. And also, we're going to be doing Ham and Slam today.
Yeah.
And something else we're going to do. Sternak.
And Kurt Waldheim, is he going to be back?
Elvis, the gay parade thing we can do.
Oh.
We have all this stuff.
Not gay parade, it's gay games.
The gay games, the gay Olympics. Excuse me. I made a mistake.
You know it's not gay parade time.
That's right. That's in a couple of months. Hello.
Hello.
This is Susan Bezerkowitz, of course, for those of you tuning in for the first time.
Good morning.
Who is a Jewish girl trying to... her name is Susan Berkeley, but her real name is Susan Soberclyde. Thank you.
Trying to hide it.
Trying to hide it.
I'm not trying to hide it, Howard.
By the way, we're minutes away from calling that guy Dick Bag in Philadelphia. Some engineer who works at the station in Philadelphia.
What country? Is he from, like, another country or something?
I don't know. I'm going to give him a call. He's from another country. Pennsylvania. Boy, that is a pretty weird place, man.
No, my boyfriend lives there. He lives in
That's what we're talking about.
Hey, is he able to pick us up?
No, it's still like 2 hours away from Philly.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Hey, Robin, what was that girl's name on the cover of the Post there who was on crack?
What was her name?
Was it Susan Bezerkowitz?
Oh, come on. Now, Howard, you know I don't do drugs.
Oh, that's right. You were up on that chimney the day before showing your crack.
Oh, stop it!
That's right. I got it confused.
Yes, she wasn't
Howard, the
jumping.
Philadelphia Lesbian Task Force is listening.
Yeah, well, we're going to be calling them today, too. We got a full
close,
show.
Though. It was easy. It was understandable that you made this mistake. The girl's name was Debbie Berkey.
Oh, I thought it was Susan.
Susan Berkeley.
How are you, honey?
Oh, God. It's not enough that you have to humiliate me in front of New York. Now you have to do it in front of Philadelphia, too.
You love it.
I don't love it. I think it's terrible.
Susan, I heard last night you misplaced your diaphragm, so you used the pizza.
Here we go.
Actually, that's what they caught Debbie Berkey on, her diaphragm. Yeah. And I heard the anchovies started singing Home Sweet Home. Hey, face it, babe, you're hornier than a three-headed rhino. And you know it.
Shut up, Howard.
No, I'm Bob. I'm not Howard, this is Bob.
Can't you get that straight?
We're doing characters.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, Susan, let's talk about something nice with her. Come on, you know something, Ray, with the gay and lesbian task force after our butts in Philadelphia.
Well, yes, certainly us heterosexuals shouldn't be fighting among ourselves.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, we all got to stick together, Susan.
That's right.
Hey, Susan, I heard you're good in the kitchen. Is that true?
Hear what?
I hear you're good in the kitchen.
I'm good in the kitchen?
Yeah, isn't the linoleum rough on your knees?
Not only is she good in the kitchen, she's good in the hall, she's good in the living room, she's good in the bathroom.
None of this is true.
Hey, do you know Dick Bag?
I don't know. I don't. How did he spell that name anyway? This is what I have to know.
Richard B-A-G-G. Bag. Richard Bag. Dick Bag.
Ah, okay. I get it.
It's pretty good. Hey, honey.
Yes.
You sound horny today.
What?
You sound horny today.
Horny?
Yeah.
I'm not horny. Not for you, anyway.
Look, she's just trying to cover up here. She's really easy and readily available, and any of you guys in Philadelphia that she hasn't had yet.
Just don't make me laugh. Shut up.
I know you parked half in New York and half of Euro
She's
Asia.
run through everything here.
Yeah. She's already, thank God we're on in Philadelphia now because,
she needs a new market.
Yeah.
Oh, come
She's all used up.
Howard, that is terrible. That's
My name is Bob. Howard
I'm
isn't talking. Howard's out of the room. When Bob is on the air, Howard is non-existent.
Yeah, he doesn't,
Howard doesn't
stay
interrupt.
there. He's a wimp.
Yeah, he leaves because he's so embarrassed about his penis size compared to us.
Can't be in here with two real men.
Yeah.
So, babe.
So get it straight.
What have you been up to lately?
What have I been up to lately? Oh, usual stuff. Was out in Scranton last weekend.
Did you get any?
Yeah.
Did your boyfriend give it to you?
How many times?
How many times
Would you like to know?
No, come on, tell us. Where did he give it
Jealous? Are you jealous?
to you? How many positions does he know?
You're just jealous.
Hey,
Did he hang you from
You're
the ceiling this time?
you know what me and Ray do?
What?
We just, well, you know this.
Oh,
Ray.
yeah. What did I say what for?
She should say what?
She doesn't know her part.
We hardly know any positions because we're so rough with our women. We just, take them against their will sometimes.
Well, we're never with anybody long enough to change positions.
I know. You know what I do? I just hold their legs down so they can't move. So I have all the pleasure.
You know, this...
I just hold their legs
Don't
down.
move. That's what we say.
Hey, you must recognize that name, Dick Bag. Isn't that what your boyfriend calls you?
No, it isn't.
Oh, my little dick.
Oh, come on.
You are such a pea brain. I'm
Right.
telling you.
Ooh, that hurt.
She's so cruel.
It's true.
You know, our poor little egos can't take it when you call us
You
names.
know, I bet you there's more than 3 positions, Ray. We just don't bother to learn them.
Susan, why don't you enlighten us?
What do? Does your boyfriend make love to you? Or does he just give it to you?
Well, we have a very nice relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell us, how many positions do you know, Susan?
None of your business.
Your boyfriend's probably a real wuss. Probably, worries about what position he's in. What I do is I just, I take them from behind, and I hold their legs down so they can't move.
Nobody wants to know about what you
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. The women, that if they complain,
Yeah.
I just leave the room.
You do?
Yep, just leave the room and leave them there.
All
Leave
right.
them laying there.
All right.
First, I satisfy myself, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course. Yeah. Susan's boyfriend's probably busy trying to give her an orgasm.
I never
stop.
do that.
Just don't
I don't think
talk
I've ever
about
once given a woman an orgasm.
I could care less. I could care less. That could take all day. We don't have time for that. Yeah, we're busy outside working on our cars. Sure. And our RVs. And our dirt bikes. Yeah. You know, we got a monster truck show to go to. We don't have time to do that. Yeah.
Listen, there's traffic.
All right.
Eastbound, the LIE in Nassau County is slow for a mile and a half into exit 39. Glen Cove Road, a multi-vehicle accident. Squeeze left. The westbound side has 3 miles of
Glen Cove Road, Glen Cove Road, that goes 10 miles an hour in the morning. How could you have a multi-vehicle accident?
I don't know.
There'd be some kind of retard driving along there. That's all clogged up now. Man, I'd like to get in my RV.
In Manhattan, the southbound West Side Highway packed from the 90s to the 60s.
We should get over to Glen Cove Road today, Ray. Yeah. Maybe take our dirt bikes. Take our dirt bikes. You want a drag race? See if there's any accident victims. We'll see if we can do some... Me and Ray are getting into this whole emergency squad, what do you call it? Oh, you want to do that today? You want to go patrol? Yeah. We like to patrol and help out people who are laying on the side of the road all bloody. All right, we could do that today. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that today. We'll see. Or just ride our dirt bikes.
Path has scattered 10-minute delays between Newark and Journal Square. And, by the way, the best alternate on Long Island is the westbound Northern State. 714, I'm Susan Berkeley with Shaq.
All right, thank you. I don't have time for that nonsense. That little ending she gives. Yeah. All right.
Hey, we're back. I thank Bob and Ray for taking over there so we could get some rest ramen.
They're very helpful.
Yeah.
I wonder what they say while we're not here.
We'll come right back with the weather. It's 7:14, 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly, and we'll be right back. All right. My time to talk about my dear friends at Roselli Moving Company. You know, I've been talking about the Rosellis for a long time. And, I guess to sum it up, whenever you need a mover, I would call Roselli. I would call other moving companies as well.
You should always shop around.
Yeah, always shop around. I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but I will almost guarantee you that you'll end up moving with Roselli for a couple of reasons. All the big companies that you call. Well, first of all, I always see these guys advertising like the Penny Saver and stuff. They'll move you.
Oh, yeah. 3 guys move.
Yeah. And it takes you 3 months to move. I'm telling you.
And you have to pack everything yourself.
Yeah.
They don't bring you wardrobe boxes. They don't have clean trucks. And they bang up your furniture because they're not pros.
Yeah, and you always think that they're going to be a cheap move because it's 3 guys and they're local. But, man, you're sorry later. You would have been willing to pay the extra money.
You're going to pay before or after. Which do you want to do?
And then you can go the other route. You can go to one of these huge companies that do 10 billion moves a day, corporate moves and stuff, and none of their guys, they just hire guys off the street, and they throw them right into the moving business. And they all of a sudden they're movers and they're moving you. And nobody even cares if they bang up your furniture because, hey, it's a big company. Nobody really owns it. It's owned by a corporation.
And it'll take you months to get back any money you'll get for damages. And that's not the same as having that beautiful piece of furniture that you love.
Now, all I know is I know Bill Roselli and I know his wife, and they got their name on the truck, and they care about your possessions, and they care. You know what they are? They're hungry. They're hungry for business.
Yes, and they're expanding even as we speak.
That's right. So the point is, call Roselli the next time you have to move. Now, here's their number, 212-809-1992, and their phone number in the outer boroughs, 718-444-3271. All right? And, Robin, did you know Mrs. Roselli moved Dick Bagg and his family to Philadelphia?
No, I didn't know
Dick Bagg, the engineer who works at the station in Philly?
Really?
Oh, yeah. He moved from Intercourse, Pennsylvania. She packed the bags while they were still in Intercourse, took a big load on her back, and moved Dick and all to Philadelphia. That's right.
Interesting.
It's a beautiful story. That's right. All the way from Intercourse.
I wonder how long it took.
Not very long, because of the Rosellis. Anyway, call them up for a free phone call. 717 to 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly. Let's take phone calls from New York and Philadelphia.
All right. Maybe we'll get some of those phone calls from Philly we've been talking about.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to do this whole experiment with going to other parts of the country, because you get such a negative reaction. Yeah.
Morning.
Hey, babe. This is New York, right?
Yeah. Great to hear you sounding better today.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, that happens to you every Monday morning?
Hey.
What happened? What is he talking about?
Over the weekend, they kills you like that.
Well, I'll tell you why I sounded bad yesterday. I was kind of tired on the air yesterday, Because all weekend long I was with that stupid record we're making.
Yeah. Well, it's not stupid. Come on. A lot of us are waiting for that thing.
I talked to Dee last night, Robin, and we're going to mix it on Wednesday, and we should have it here Thursday to play for you.
All right.
That's great.
So I'm going to show you that any idiot can make a rock and roll record and make a good one. As a matter of fact, if other radio stations play it, I suspect that it'll be a #1 record within 2 weeks.
Any idiot could publish records, too. It costs like $75 to get your own label now.
Exactly.
And that's ridiculous.
All right, sir.
Okay, Howard.
Thank you. Now we go to Philadelphia.
We'll alternate.
Yeah, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Who's this?
It's Howard. You're on the air, bud.
Hi. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I got to turn my radio down. Sorry.
All right.
Listen, I don't want to disappoint you, but I love the show. I know you want somebody to call and say you hate it, but...
Yeah, they sent some guy... Is the Philadelphia Daily News like a big newspaper down there?
Well, there's only 2, so how bad could it be? It's second to last, or it's in second place, you know?
Yeah, because this guy, Stuart Bukowski, wrote the funniest article I've ever read.
Well, you know, he's
Who does he think he is? He must think he's Shakespeare. Listen to this. He's writing an article about me. Listen to this opening sentence.
All right.
Dawn's pink fingers are creeping over the horizon as WXRK FM assaults the slumbering tri-state area with the sounds of cackling, laughing, and shouting.
It sounds like Hemingway or something.
Yeah, what a happening guy. No wonder he's working at a Philadelphia newspaper.
And I think he's going to stay there.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be coming to New York.
No. When are you coming to Philly?
I don't know, we were just talking about that. Maybe someday we'll do our show for a week from Philly.
Absolutely. Anytime you want to come down, I'll show you around. I'll show you all the great things to make fun of, you know.
Yeah, I might need someone to show me around.
A
tour guide. Well, how old are you?
27.
Married?
No.
What's your body look like?
It's decent. I think your wife would kill me, though.
Don't worry about my wife. She knows I need a tour guide. She knows nothing sexual will be going on with us. What are you wearing right now?
Don't do this to me. I just got to tell you.
How big are your breasts?
We got you covered in 2 states.
Hey, how big are your breasts? Seriously.
Big enough.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't think you'd have a complaint.
What cup size?
That's something only my mom and I discuss.
Yeah, but nobody knows who you are, lady. I mean, it's not like someone knows who you are.
That's true. Okay, it's 32 big.
Forget it.
Oh, stop
it.
32 big. Well, how much you weigh?
About 120.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Oh, she's a little girl.
She's thin.
Thin and tall.
Yeah. Hey, what do you look like facially?
Blonde.
She's got blonde hair on her face.
You could, but, there is depilatory. Hey, so, wait a second. Does anyone ever say you look like someone famous?
No, not really. No.
You're not a Cheryl Teagues lookalike?
Do you look like Cheryl Teagues or Christy Brinkley?
All those California blonde types, yeah.
Like that Cheryl Ladd?
Do you look like that Cheryl Ladd?
That type?
No. You're stupid.
Well, I didn't mean
do you look like her? You're a smart,
Cheryl Ladd, yeah.
Shirley MacLaine, do you look like? Annette Funicello, Rin Tin Tin? Who do you look like?
Well, Shirley MacLaine's got good legs.
All right, listen here, genius. I gotta go.
Okay.
All right, goodbye. Robin, let's now bounce back over to New York.
All right.
On our New York phones, let's see who we have. I feel like Larry King. Butte, Montana. Hello? You're on the air, Butte.
Hello, Butte.
Butte. New York, you're on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet. See, in New York, we're too much in a rush to actually say anything more than yeah. It's a very hectic city. The traffic is unbearable. Yeah, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
How are you, babe?
Hey, fine. I don't know, you find the quality of listeners better in New York than Philly? What do you think?
Well, I think Philly's kind of like a mutant state. I mean, a city. Not Philly so much, but like the surrounding areas. Did you hear like some of the mutant hillbillies I call in?
Oh, yeah.
The mountain men?
I mean, you think we got... I mean, we don't have any white trash compared to Philadelphia. There's like a whole... I figure there's a good month's of material in this Philadelphia phone call thing. At least a month. It's like a it's like talking to Jethro Bodine. Hey, Howard, how you doing? Hey, you sound like a hillbilly. No, I don't. Y'all sound like hillbilly.
You don't figure these guys date women, they trap them.
Yeah. Yeah, trap me a good one. And they got like possum stew. And what are those things they call pot passers? They call pool sticks, like Granny used to call them the Beverly Hillbillies. And gazintas. Jethro, you go to school? Yeah. 2 gazinta 2. Once. And the cement pond. And critters. So they have critters out there. Ella May, you go out and see your critters. Right now. And show them to Mr. Drysdale. Oh,
okay,
no.
Paul.
No. Oh, Jethro. Oh, go look at the critters with you, Ellie Mae. Ew. Miss Jane was Cousin Brucey's, I think, half-sister. Ew. I think this Philadelphia thing's pretty cool. Let me read you this article. This is pretty funny. They sent this reporter down from Philadelphia to listen to us in New York before we were even starting to find out what they were in for. In the next 4 hours, Horrible Howard will whine, belch, wisecrack, screech, insult anyone handy, play 3 records, take 6 phone calls, grope for laughs, and utter perhaps 2 original thoughts. Thanks.
Hey, how many other people do that?
Hey, I don't think there's anybody in radio with any original thoughts, so I'm way ahead of the game.
More than Scott Chen.
Yeah, really. There's 2 original thoughts that I have?
More than he gets in a week.
Yeah, exactly. And quite frankly, I think I have at least 3 original thoughts per show. I was thinking about this.
He must have listened on a slow day.
Yeah, maybe I was on an off day. Let's see. On this morning, Howard has no guests. You see. And is supported by sidekick Robin, producer Gary, shadow traffic reporter Susan. Howard talks about everyday things that everyday people have on their minds. Things like pubic hair, sodomy, drugs, panty size, sex, morning zoos, masturbation, the Will Rogers of the Masters and Johnson set. He's never met a crudity he didn't like. His comments reveal him to be a 32-year-old man with a 14-year-old's bug-eyed obsession with penis size. You wonder if he's overcompensating for something. For sure.
No. He's very honest. You don't have to wonder.
Don't wonder about it. It's for sure. I got like a 2-inch needle dick. After listening for a while, you conclude that if athletic supporters were measured like bras, Howard would be a 32A. For sure.
You don't have to rub it in, sir.
I remember I went when I was in high school. I had to buy a jockstrap.
Yeah.
And my mother went with me. So I went to Herman's in Rockville Center.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where I had to buy your jockstraps, because they had the special gym shirts, the reversible blue and red gym shirts.
Yes, you had to go to Herman's because they had the uniform.
Yeah, and Herman's had like this special deal with the school. Whew. Man, the money they must have made on just the reversible gym shirts. Damn. I still have that smelly thing.
Ugh.
And so I went to buy a jockstrap.
Uh-huh.
And they have like 3 sizes, which I didn't know.
Well, those are waist sizes, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but they seem to be crotch sizes. I had more extra ballroom than an empty hotel.
Oh, no.
I swear.
You know, I've often wondered about this. Because, wait a minute, let me just ask you something, since we're talking about the size here.
Yeah.
Because, we've talked about how breast tissue, breasts are mostly fat.
Yes, right, Robin.
And you can reduce them and enlarge them depending on your weight.
Yeah, and I think you know that you can't enlarge a penis.
Not a penis, but...
The fat surrounding the penis?
No, I'm talking about that other thing there. Things there? The things there. Do they get bigger or smaller?
No, those are the only things that don't get affected by weight. Otherwise, I'd blow up to about 500 pounds. Teach my wife a lesson.
Oh, boy.
But, no, those don't blow up. Not at all.
Okay.
For some reason, they don't even get fat. Talk about embarrassing, Robin. I put my jock on backwards and it fit. All right. And jocks are real weird the way they look, you know, in the back, because your tush sticks out.
Really? See, I've never actually seen anyone in a jock.
Oh, yeah, it's real funny. So anyway, so you have to go try them on at Herman's, and the guy asked me which one do you want, and I took middle size, because I was too embarrassed to take like the small size, and it never fit me correctly. So I never
you probably
wore it.
were a small.
Yeah, I was. I should have had a small one, but I took the big one, the middle size one.
You didn't try it on. Why'd your mother have to go with you?
Well, what are moms for? Because I was, I don't know, because my mom paid for everything. It's great being in high school and you have no money of your own.
She could have given you the money for a jockstrap.
Plus, I was going to walk all the way into Rockville Center to buy my jockstrap. I needed someone to take me there in a car.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I was going to ride my bike to Herman's to buy jockstraps. If I'm going to buy a jock.
Have it hanging off the handlebars as you drive home.
It's real nice driving into Herman's to get your jockstrap. It's a big day in a man's life.
Okay, honey, it's time to go get your jockstrap.
Should have rented a limo.
You are now a man.
Yeah. Hey, Mal, let's get a limo for this special occasion. Anyway, listen to this. Let's take a little break. We'll come back. I'll read you the rest of the article. You want to stay on hold, Genius?
I do.
All right, hold on. We'll be right back. All right. Central Park Restaurant. What a great place this is. I tell you. We got to get over there, Robin. Imagine eating on the waterfront of beautiful Lake Pot. I have throat cancer. A lot of people don't know that.
And you should give us ratings just because this man is dying.
Yeah, please. Before I die, I'd just like to really be number one just once.
In 2 cities.
Yeah. If you guys can make that happen. And then after I die, you can go listen to whatever you want.
Going to Lake Apatcong. We should go to Lake Apatcong.
When are we going to get there, Robin? We can barely get to Legend Porsche Audi. Why do we get to Lake Apatcong?
I think that we're going to get to Legend in 1988, so let's put Lake Apatcong on 1989's schedule.
Well, I'm thinking of vacationing around Lake Apatcong.
Now, there's a thought.
Yeah. And then maybe just having all my meals over at Central Park. And then, like, at night, going over to the bar, having a few drinks, watching the comedy in the Central Park Cafe. I could actually plan a week around this restaurant.
Sure.
They have boating on the lake. Come in off the boat, eat a little lunch. Go back, take a nap ski.
Do a little fishing, I guess.
Do a little fishing. Take a nap ski. Get done. Come over for a few drinks. A couple of cocktails. Go in, have some dinner on the lake. Come out, maybe catch some comedy at the Central Park, comedy night.
Right.
Maybe Wednesday night, take my lady drinking. Bar drinks are $1.50. Or maybe just take her to, when they play all the music.
She could dance.
We could dance, some hot tracks. You know, there'll be 3 or 4 nights during the week. We're going to take her home. And then, wake up.
Start all over again. And then Sunday you got brunch.
Yeah, and then top off the entire weekend before I go home with brunch.
And then sail away.
Or copter away. Whatever. This is where I want you people to eat. Central Park Restaurant of Lake Apatcong in New Jersey. Maybe I'll have a dinner special on Thursday. Coffee, salad, and dessert included, free with your entree. Maybe get one of those big 16-ounce sirloin steaks, or maybe one of those butter-dipped lobsters.
Wow, that would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Off of exit 28 on Route 80 in New Jersey, just 40 minutes from the city. Go by car or boat. Call 201-398-9450 for direction and reservation. Thank you. 732, 92.3 K-Rock YSP in Philly. Weather for today is, isn't it going to be sunny today?
Let me see. I have the weather forecast here.
No hurricane, mind you.
Mixed sun and clouds today, highs in the low 80s. Mostly cloudy tonight, lows in the 60s. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of a late-day shower. And Thursday, a chance of rain and a little cooler, 72 degrees. Right now at 7:33.
Thank you, Robin. You still there?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now, what's in this article? We hadn't gotten very far.
All right. His comments reveal him to be a 32-year-old man with a 14-year-old's bug-eyed obsession with penis size. You wonder if he's overcompensating, and I read you the rest. He fills his show with an offhand collection of racial ethic?
Ethic? I didn't know you had any ethics.
Racial and ethics and sexual slurs, spiced with dirty words usually heard in junior high school bathrooms. It is shock for shock's sake. You know, I resent people saying, you know, you would think that the only thing we do is get on the air and say penis. Like we're not doing anything funny about a penis. Or, do you think we're shocked for shock's sake?
No, not me.
I mean, we're doing more stuff than just shocking people. I think we're also, you know, doing something entertaining.
Content to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some content. It's better than a morning zoo, where they just like...
Yeah, oh, there's a lot of thought behind the zoo.
Whose birthday is it today? Whose birthday? There's a morning zoo in every town in the country. And there's always some lame stuff, and it's the same stuff every day. Every Friday they play Louie to Louie. I mean, how much brains does that take? So what do you mean it's shock for shock's sake? I mean, what does the morning zoo here do? Except do birthday announcements.
Well, he's not comparing you to anything, however, and I don't see why you have to bring up a zoo every 10 seconds, Howard.
Listen to this.
What?
Howard's mission in Philadelphia, he tells his listeners, is to beat John DeBella. New York native DeBella jumped into Philadelphia's somewhat straight-laced radio scene almost 4 years ago. After listening to us for 4 years, he...
I got an idea.
You know, I just got an idea for a great radio show. Jackass. They call him Paul Bunyan. If Risque worked for WMMR, YSP seems to think Ron should work even better. WMMR has Paul Bunyan. We'll get Babe the Blue Ox.
Whoa.
Howard's act makes DeBella sound like Cardinal Kroll. Who's Cardinal Kroll?
Must be a Philadelphia Cardinal. I don't know.
No. He must wear a big hat like our Cardinal.
Yeah.
What, does each city get a Cardinal?
I don't know if it's each city. I think they are regions to being a Cardinal.
Good gig.
Yeah.
I don't know a damn thing about Philadelphia, and I couldn't care less, Howard the Carpetbagger tells his listeners. We knew that this would be every article. These writers are so original. Yeah. We knew it wouldn't be long before they started calling us carpetbaggers. Larry King isn't a carpetbagger, I am.
Well, that DeBella person was just rated the best jock in Philadelphia in a recent Philadelphia magazine.
Yeah, it's because there's nobody else funny there. It's pathetic.
Head of parade.
Because, you know what that kid makes? He makes $100,000 a year, and he's got a 12 share. They don't even make any money there.
Only makes $100,000 a year.
Well, that's all he deserves.
Yeah, but I mean, he has a 12 share?
There's a 12 share.
You got a 12 share, which you're probably going to get the next... They have to pay you about $12 million.
Exactly.
But you're worth it, there's no doubt about it.
It's not New York, chimes in Robin, playing Jury Mahoney to his Paul Winchell.
Ooh, Knucklehead Smith, what's happening there?
Wiggle that stick in my back, Howard.
Let's see, yeah. She loves it.
Right.
The trouble is, there's no hole in Robin's back. You should see where I have to go in to get that stick.
Now you're just shock for shock's sake.
Hey, you're right. That wasn't funny.
I'm shocked.
Hey, I just realized we're all over the Philadelphia newspapers, Mr. Modesty says, reading a few stories aloud, enthralling his New York audience. Yeah, agrees Robin. Here's 2 more articles, Howard continues. You're kidding, Robin gushes. See, I told you you shouldn't have to fly down there. They're writing articles on us anyway, Howard drones. People in Philadelphia are real excited about this. I'm not going to... okay. Howard's favorite word is slang for the male sexual organ. It's also a nickname for Richard. The family newspaper will substitute Richard for what that word is to give you an idea of the level of Howard's wit. So then they repeat some of our dick jokes.
Okay.
But here's what I think is pretty funny. They're talking about what we do. He wants to play Guess Who's a Jew this morning, but has no takers. A classic case of arrested development, Howard zooms back to his favorite topic, sex, and muses about Eddie Murphy. If you were Eddie Murphy, wouldn't you be nailing a few white broads? He asked Robin. A black woman. I'd be nailing everything I could find, she replies. Exactly. I doubt he was getting much white girls when he was living in Roosevelt, and this is a premium opportunity to nail a few white broads. No target is too low for King Lear, not pubic hair, not a blind teacher, not Nancy Reagan, not even Howard's own mother. Playing off a story about the arrest of Nancy Reagan's maid, Howard starts in on Mrs. Reagan's panties. I wonder, does she wear bikinis, or she probably wears underwear like my mother wears? Big panties, huge panties up to her belly button. And my mother talks about how wonderful they are because you can breathe through them. They're cotton, all cotton. Oh, great. My old man's got to be masturbating. It's pretty funny in print. I don't even want to think about that, Robin says. Well, I can't see my mother giving him sex anymore. You know what we got to do? Get the transcripts of our show and just repeat it every day. He dropped sex long enough to do 20 endless minutes on why he doesn't want to hang out with his former engineer at WNBC, the station that fired Howard last fall. Oh, man. That was pretty funny. What do you mean 20 endless minutes?
Yeah, and I remember that conversation with the blind guy on the phone. It was a great conversation.
Yeah. What were we asking him? I forget.
We were asking him how he gets women.
Do you hear that noise now, Robin?
Yes.
I want that fixed today.
I've been trying to get it fixed for weeks. They tell me it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's a figment of our imagination.
If it happens again, Robin, we'll trace it back.
Yeah. Trace it back in a month, will you? Let that sound go on all morning long.
You've got it off in there, I've got it off in here, and we still hear this.
I used to think that was the AP machine.
Nope.
What is that?
That's the monitor.
Give me that monitor. I'm going to rip it out of your wall. Get.
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
Just don't hit me with it. It's above my head.
Where's your monitor?
Right there. It's one of those two things. Uh-oh. There's one.
Yeah. Well, pull the plug out.
That's the one that's doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, I'll
God.
fix it. Wait, give me a chance. Here, I'll fix it. Here, I'll fix it. There.
There. All right.
Apple ripped out of the wall. Just sit here, creating comedy genius. I'm not going to sit here with this. Can't do that to me. It's fixed. There it is. It's fixed. Case closed.
Thank you, Howard.
No more noise.
It's driving me crazy.
Use those engineers.
I think my name is Dick Bag.
You gonna call him this morning, Howard?
Yeah, I'm going to call that guy Dick Bag next. It's 7:40 at 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly. We'll be right back. You mean to tell me that people are still bald? I am shocked. You know, you see less and less bald people walking around on the street, and one of the reasons is because of Daniel Rogers. Imagine returning your own hair naturally and safely without expensive drugs, without expensive surgery, and without hair transplants. Now, Daniel Rogers of New York announces the proven, safe, and natural way to return your own hair in the privacy of your own home. Now, this process takes only minutes a day and quickly becomes a part of your daily routine. A treatment so effective, you'll start to see new hair after just 1 month on the program. Or your money back. Imagine that. Daniel Rogers invites you to come by their office at 2 Park Avenue to see actual photographs and testimonial statements from many of the fellow New Yorkers who are putting an end to their hair loss problems. Now, this is all natural. Remember, only Daniel Rogers offers you this remarkable no-nonsense guarantee, your hair back or your money back. I want you to call Daniel Rogers right now, because you look silly with all that pattern baldness. 212-686-5977. 212-686-5977. 212-686-5977. There you go. 742 at 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly. Man, want to call this guy Dick Bag?
Well, we should.
Yeah.
We've been talking about him enough. Let's make him a star.
Okay. I'm all for it. Calling Dick Bag. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dick Bag with you. I might change my radio name to Dick Bag. I might even call my album Dick Bag. Never put out a new album.
You have to ask Dick Bag, though.
Yeah. What if he has that copyrighted? Or I might name it Acid Tongue. I'm going to get a dog and name it Dick Bag. Where is Dick Bag?
Is that his home phone number you've got?
No, we got the Philadelphia hotline. He's evidently at work. And he said we could call him.
Why isn't he picking up?
Because he's a dick. He's a dick bag. That's why. Hello? Hello?
What
hung
happened? He said it. This is Dick.
Something must be wrong over there. Jerry, what's the deal? Dick bag not want to go on the air with us?
Well, he does.
He just doesn't know how to answer a phone.
Oh, he's an engineer. Of course he doesn't know how to answer the phone.
Did you just finish commercials?
Yeah.
See, they might still be on the air down there, not counting us. There you go.
Dick bag?
Oh, this is Greg?
Yeah, this is Howard Stern. Who is this?
Andy.
Bambi?
Yeah. Hi, Howard.
Bambi?
Hey, are you a homo?
I wasn't last week.
And your name is Bambi?
He's in the car phone somewhere.
What?
He's in the car somewhere. We're looking for his car phone number for you.
What is your name, Bambi?
Andy.
Andy?
Right.
Oh.
Oh, Andy, the program director?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Oh. Well, you I know is a homo.
TV stations are here, so we're showing them around.
What's there?
TV stations are here now.
What do you mean
What are they
TV?
looking
What are
at?
they looking at?
They're looking at the studio, listening to you.
Why?
I don't know, get a story.
You mean they're filming an empty studio?
Well, it's not empty. There's people here laughing.
That's what they should do.
And why don't you get like big cardboard cutouts of me and stick them in the chairs? Me and Robin. And my whole crew here.
Put those down, will you? Tell the promotion.
Yeah, what a great idea. No, seriously, you got TV stations there?
Yeah, they're here.
Why are they there?
They're going to film the studio.
I mean, what is the story about?
Story about Mike. They're going to do a story on Howard. On Howard, they say.
What is that?
They said they called your agent.
Let me speak to one of those TV guys.
Go ahead, Mike.
Boy, Philadelphia is really reacting to this show.
Morning.
Golly. Hey, golly, I'm a TV reporter. Hey, man, you guys are really reacting to this show, huh?
Well, you're different.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, what channel are you guys from?
3, KYW.
Is that the CBS affiliate?
NBC.
NBC? Oh, man. Hey, I feel bad for you working for those scumheads. Those dick bags. What kind of story are you doing?
A reaction to you.
And what are you doing? You're just filming an empty studio down there?
Well, we're about to start. We were going to record some of the phone calls that came in. See what people had to say.
Which phone call?
Phone calls coming in here to YSP.
Oh, directly to the station.
Oh, those. You mean the hate phone calls?
Well, I don't know that that's what they'll be.
You mean all the angry lesbians? That's what calls in radio stations, lesbians, because they got nothing better to do all day.
They don't have any children to raise.
Yeah. They're like teenagers. They're like arrested development types. Have nothing better to do than to just call radio stations and complain. Because, you know, they're like teenagers. Even though they're in their 30s. They just have no responsibilities. I'm getting angry with these lesbians. Fed up.
Andy would know whether or not they're all lesbians who are calling in. I don't know who's calling in.
Yeah, well, Andy looks gay to me with that earring he wears.
Mr. Rock and Roll Andy.
Yeah. All I know is in Philadelphia today, according to the newspaper, we're being monitored by every lesbian.
And gay.
Yeah. I think Captain Clitoris is, and Lieutenant Labia are monitoring us.
Major Majora.
They're trying to... What happened? You called my agent?
We called your agent, and he was out of town, and he wasn't coming back till this morning. We wanted to get the story on today. He said, the guy we spoke with, Rick Bosch.
Richard Bosch, yeah.
Richard Bosch.
That's my attorney.
Dick Bosch, I guess you call him.
Dick Bosch, yeah.
Now, don't you do any dick jokes.
Anyway, he said that your other agent wouldn't be in town till today, so we couldn't do it until tomorrow. We wanted to get the story on the air.
Why did you have to call the agent?
Why do you call the agent?
That's who we were told to call. We called Ken Stevens here at the...
Oh, you mean you want to come down here and film me?
That's what we wanted to do.
Oh, forget it. I won't talk to you guys.
Well, see, so we saved the time.
But seriously, I won't, seriously, I wouldn't let you in my studio.
I guess that's our law.
I'm not going to have a bunch of guys from Philadelphia in here. It's bad enough when the New York stations come down here. You know what you guys do? All you do is you come down here and you film us for like 2 hours and you use like 3 seconds. Like the worst 3 seconds you can find.
But we don't have as much time as you do, Howard.
I'm saying they do that in New York also. I mean, it's like, it's...
Oh, they're worse there. They'd spend all day.
Yeah. You guys would spend all day here to justify the fact that you flew down. You'd film me for 2 hours, clog up my studio, make it so I have a bad show because I'd be paying attention to you guys the whole time.
Well, I guess it worked out well then.
Yeah. Although it might be kind of funny to get these jerks down here. You know what I mean? And goof around with them. And who the hell's cackling back there? Tell them to shut up. Sounds like an idiot. Who's it, that Andy?
It was Andy and others.
Andy thinks it's funny because his general manager told him it's funny. Dope. Sitting back there cackling at everything I say. Not everything I say is that funny. You hear him cackling back there?
People get the impression that, see, they always say that's what I do.
Yeah, I know.
Now, that's what it really sounds like when it happens.
Hey, who's that? Andy laughing?
So
Howard said the word dick. Oh, dick. Just because I said dick, it isn't funny.
Every time Howard stops, laugh.
This is the program director. Hey, this is great.
Because somebody said it's funny.
Tell Andy to shut up or I'll have to put that guy Scruff Connors back on the air.
Howard, he's not laughing.
And to other
Hey, do you have any black anchor women where you are?
Excuse me?
You have a black anchor woman? Do you have a black anchor woman?
I understand the question. I was trying to think. We have a number of anchors. No, I don't believe we do. No, we don't.
Too bad. I need a housekeeper.
Oh.
Wanted you to fire one. The ones here are all too damn uppity. Too good to clean. Sue Simmons would be great with kids, I bet.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where's Dick Bag?
Apparently he's in his car.
Huh? You want to talk to his wife, Douche. Let's call his wife.
French, douche.
Douche. Hey, so anyway, so what are you going to do? When is this TV piece going to air?
It should air this afternoon about 6:30, 6:25.
It's going to be very favorable, I imagine.
Will it be favorable, or are you going to really rake us over the calls?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what the calls are.
TV guys...
It'll be a fair and honest report.
I think TV guys, though, for the most part...
You won't editorialize.
Oh.
You will just present.
No, yeah, because TV
fact.
guys never get to editorialize.
Oh,
TV
come
stations
on,
won't let
Howard.
them. I'm not talking about like Two on the Town or something. I'm talking about, you know, when we do those like those silly pieces they do like on the 6 o'clock
Wait a minute.
news.
Remember when you were fired?
Yeah.
What did they say? Bad boy Howard Stern. That's not editorializing.
Yeah, I guess you're
They
right.
don't say bad boy President Reagan.
Yes, they do. I do. Yeah, well, that's true. That is a form of editorialization. Yeah, don't editorialize, okay, dude?
Okay, dude.
What are you, like a reporter?
Yeah, I like one. I'm a feature reporter.
Yeah. Must be great working in Philly, making $20,000 a year.
Not the living.
But you're a newsman. I'll never understand why kids want to go to journalism school. Journalists are paid the worst.
Well, he's in television. They get money.
Oh, he doesn't get any money, Robin.
He gets good
He's in
money.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, but they pay in television.
Not the reporters. Not this guy.
Are you just a regular reporter?
Just a regular reporter.
He thinks it's cool because he gets to be on camera. Big deal.
The feature guy, what could he be making?
I'll
He's
tell you
making
what.
30,
He's making
35.
30. He's making 30 grand.
Yeah.
But he's single. Probably gets laid a lot because he's on television.
You're not single. You probably got married.
But she's single.
You married?
Married.
I knew
Oh,
it.
you
Small
schmuck.
town, they get married.
Hey, what's your name?
Mike Strug.
Mike what?
Strug.
Mike Strug?
Strug. S-T-R-U-G.
Oh.
That name's not holding you back.
So what other TV stations are there? Just you guys?
We're it, as far as I know.
Oh, too bad. Well, I'd like all the channels down there.
Well, you haven't exactly made us feel welcome, you know. You're probably not going to get a lot of others.
What do you mean?
He's saying you're insulting him.
Oh, I like you.
Oh.
You should see when I hate somebody.
Oh.
You I like. You seem fairly intelligent. How come you're not an anchor yet?
Oh, he doesn't want to
I could see being a reporter in New York, but in Philadelphia...
They'll tell you that they don't want to be the anchors. That's too much pressure. They'd rather go out and deal with one story a day.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Robin's answered the question.
I know you guys.
Yeah, I like getting out on the street. That's what that's what journalism is all about. Going out and covering stories. Yeah, right. Who wouldn't want to sit behind a desk and have everything written for you?
Absolutely.
Would he look funny?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you better ask Andy.
Okay. Well, Andy looks funny. All right, listen, I got to roll, babe. Good luck with your TV story.
Well, thank you. Good luck with this.
And I like you. As a matter of fact, call my agent. I might have you down here.
Will you be going into other markets, do you think, Howard, or is this it?
No, I think we'll be doing this.
We'll trying to cop an interview from you.
Oh, you're trying to interview me, huh? How dare you?
Gotta watch these guys. They're sneaky.
Hey, man. Hey, tonight on your report, say penis. Gives you an incredible rush when you say it to hundreds of thousands of people.
The peanut?
Penis. Hey, try it. Say penis. Say it.
It sticks in my throat.
Whoa! Me too. No.
You homo. All right, hey, listen, dude. We got to roll, okay?
Take care, Howard.
Bye-bye.
Talking with you. Bye.
Nice. Talking to you, too. All right, we'll be right back. You know, Howard Stern, the private Howard Stern, is a father, a caring father. I care about my father. No, I mean, I care about my kid. I really do. I love my kids, and I want them to learn. I don't want my kid... One of the things that I always felt funny about was when I got to kindergarten, I didn't even know my alphabet yet, because my mother's philosophy was that you should just learn everything in school.
Is that really true?
Yeah, that is true, Robin.
No
my mother never really
had such a problem going to school.
Yeah, I was very nervous going to school because I felt very far behind the other kids. I felt that they were getting special help at home. If only I had had video smarts. What a toy this is. This is not a learning, like a teaching thing. This is your kid looks at it like a toy, but man, they're learning everything. It's made by Connor Toy Corporation. It is a videotape that you pop into your video machine. It's different videotapes. And it's got little puppets and entertaining scenarios. And the kids learn from the videotape. And then they get to interact with the characters through a little computer that they give you with the Video Smarts game.
Well, you know how much your child likes to sing and play and dance and move around. And you can do all of that with Video Smarts. And
they learn shapes and colors. And they learn math and spelling and safety and health and everything. And it's for kids about 3 years old up through 2nd grade.
Preschoolers to 7-year-olds.
Yeah. And this is really a great way for your kid to interact and learn. Now, Video Smarts is available at Big Top Family Discount Stores and Kitty City. All right? Thank you, Lois. Lois just handed me Dick Bag's car phone number. Yeah! That'd be pretty wild. Calling some guy on his car phone in Philadelphia. That'd be pretty nice.
See what that sounds like.
Yeah. Anyway, please go get Video Smarts. I think your kid needs it. And it's not a real expensive toy. How am I doing on spots? Good. Okay. 7:58 at 92.3 K-Rock. Thinking of playing a record this morning.
Did you have a particular one in mind?
I was going to play some Homo records. I had a good Homo record picked out yesterday, and I never got to it. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Now, there was a phenomenon I never understood, the Tom Jones thing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Tom Jones used to be played on, like, top 40 radio stations. Radio was... If you think radio's bad now, radio was a lot worse when we were kids growing up.
Well, do you remember his TV show?
Yeah.
It was really disgusting.
And they used to have, like, women in the audience who would be, like, groping at Tom's crotch.
Your mothers.
Yeah. Nothing worse than seeing someone like your mom grabbing for Tom Jones's crotch.
Yeah, with that bouffant hairdo, You know, that wispy blonde hair piled up on top of their heads. And
that dyed hair.
Their, what are those glasses called with those really sharp frames?
Rhinestones.
Yeah, the rhinestone frames that came to a point. They'd be reaching for Tom's crotch.
The old WABC would play a Cream record, a great Eric Clapton record, and then go into Tom Jones. The big top 40 stations used to play that kind of stuff. That's how weird they were. Because they had to please everyone.
But you never heard anybody screaming about Tom Jones and how he should be gotten off the air because he was so sexual.
Yeah.
But they scream about everybody else.
Because all the moms dug him. Yeah. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be fun with anyone. Yeah. Hanging about with anyone. It's not unusual. And then to get his ratings up, he used to stuff handkerchiefs into his crotch.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Now he's wiping the sweat from his brow, and he's giving that to some woman. And he was the first Chippendales dancer. He used to kiss every woman in his audience.
Yeah. The first season he was on, his ratings were low, remember, because he stuffed his handkerchiefs in the back of his pants by accident. And then they explained to him that he should do it in his crotch.
The front, Tom.
Yeah, looked like he had a load. Let's see. Here's two guys that I never understood how we all liked.
Who's this?
I mean, my mom used to groove to their records together.
Let me see. Who is this?
Seals and Crofts, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I like them.
They're into some kind of weird religious trip.
Yeah, they're hippies.
I know some musicians that work for them said they were real cheap and that they, and that it was like a real bitch working for them because they never paid too well.
Darling, if you want me to be
closer to you. Where are those guys?
I don't know what happened to them.
Why don't we find out, like, whatever happened to Seals and Crofts?
Because I know that they used to do the Mike Douglas thing a lot.
Yeah, that was a great vehicle for rock acts.
Yeah.
That really made you very hip, doing the Mike Douglas show, being that co-host for the week. After a week, your career was sufficiently ruined. I don't know anybody who used to co-host with Mike Douglas for a week whose career has been good ever since.
It didn't do much for many people up there.
And I'm sure some agent will go, yeah.
A week on Mike.
Seals just called me. They're going to do a week on Mike. Oh, God, it's fabulous. And you hang around with that guy, I guess just everything would cave
off,
in. Yeah. Sadler and Young used to do a good whole week. Those are my favorite weeks. The way they harmonized together.
Yeah, that French guy.
Yeah, that French guy.
Oh, Mike.
This is the most beautiful song ever written.
I'm trying to think of what this is.
I never even knew what this song was about.
I remember all my life.
Tell me this isn't the biggest homo record ever made.
Who is this?
Barry Manilow.
Oh.
I mean, if you like this record and you think you like women, there's no way you like women.
Why do you say that?
You've got to be a homo if you like this record. This is such a homo record. I'm not saying Barry's a homo. I'm saying that the people who like this record are homos. Just want to clarify that so Barry's attorneys don't contact me.
Raining down as cold as ice.
What is this about? What's the deal on Barry here?
He's singing about one girl, Mandy.
And what does she do? Does she leave him?
He was talking... I don't know whether she left him or not. No, I think she stayed with him.
Oh.
Yes, he
and what's he so upset about?
How his life was horrible before she came.
Oh.
When a face through a window, crying in the night goes into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way.
Are you heard me sing in the studio, Robin. I'm a better singer than him, aren't I?
Yeah, definitely.
I am?
Yeah.
Thanks. Really?
You know, I'm sitting here thinking, these are the kinds of songs I know all the words to, and I hate myself for knowing them, but you couldn't get away from these songs. They were everywhere.
I got a good homo song for you. Here's, oh, this guy, man, I hated this guy. This guy was a real turd. Remember this? I don't know if I played this for you already.
Oh, yes.
Gilbert O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan.
Wait a little while from now.
This guy was real happening for a while.
He had about 5 big hits.
And he was like bigger than the Beatles.
Disappeared.
Because he used to wear, what was his trademark? He had like a little sweater he wore. A cardigan. And it had a big G on it. Oh, no, I think an O. For O'Sullivan.
Yeah, maybe.
Bring any less sound. I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby town. Climbing.
Hear the echo? It sounds like he's singing inside a tuchus.
But I like this song. You know why I like this song? Because it's about suicide.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
I never knew this.
Oh, Howard, yeah, he's going to bump himself off. I thought this was a great idea for Gilbert O.
I would have liked this song a lot better if I knew Gilbert O was going to kill himself.
Yes.
Wait a second. Let me start this again. This is about suicide?
This is the first suicide song.
Wait a second. I thought he was just alone in a room.
Listen to this. That's why he's going to kill himself, though.
I didn't know he was going to kill himself.
Wait a little while from now. If I'm not feeling any less sound, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby town. And climbing to the top, will throw myself off.
See that?
Oh, he's going to climb himself. He's going to
climb to the top of a tower and throw myself off.
What a coincidence. After I heard this garbage, I wanted to commit suicide.
In an effort to make clear to whoever what it's like when you're shattered, left standing in the lurch at a church where people were saying, my God, that's tough. She stood him up.
Oh, because a girl stood him up?
He's going to jump.
What a
His
nut.
girl stood him up. His mother died. He had a terrible time.
Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea, Gilbert O. Gilbert O'Sullivan. You O'Sullivan nuthead. No sense in killing yourself over some broad. You come to New York, there's like 16 million girls for every one guy.
They'll be all over you.
You don't even have to look that good. Anybody can get laid.
Oh, boy, that's rock.
Yeah!
Speaking down your alleyway, knocking on your door.
What is this? Cinnamon. I thought this was a different song.
I was going to say, thank goodness I don't know what this is.
Here's the worst song ever made. Worst homo song ever made.
I know that Cinnamon song. Cinnamon, won't you let me in? I know that.
You really
But
know.
that wasn't as big as some of the others we've seen.
If any kids are at home and their parents say to them, music used to be great, this is you could just play them this record. Because this is the kind of crap. And we all went out and bought this record for sure. I thought this was the coolest record I ever heard. Nancy Sinatra, ladies and gentlemen. These boots are made for walking.
You bought this.
You keep saying you got it.
Are you kidding? I had such a crush on her, I couldn't believe it.
Howard.
And what it is, they used to doll her up and everything. She's not even that good looking, but they used to doll her up on the Ed Sullivan Show.
You could tell under all that makeup.
Oh, no. I wanted to pork her so bad. I couldn't take it.
I'm sorry.
But
this is disgraceful. If you bought this record, I'm really ashamed of you.
I just couldn't figure out how Frank Sinatra would let me into the family. Hey, Howard.
Something for me. Something you call love. But confess.
Yeah.
You've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'.
I know is I thought like Nancy Sinatra was going to be like a bigger star than her father for a while.
They did a song together.
Yeah, remember? She was so hot that he actually started using her.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see him using her anymore.
Nope.
No.
And now someone else.
And this must have driven Frank Sinatra Jr. out of his mind.
Oh, that poor guy.
Yeah. It was bad enough his father was famous and he couldn't deal with it. Now his sister was having some kind of fame. That guy's got to be like completely crazed from his childhood.
I don't know what's going on there, but I don't think Junior and Senior get along too well together.
I'm sure that was a real mind blower. The sister actually had a hit record.
Couple of them.
And she used to wear these little mini skirts with go-go boots.
Yeah, little white boots.
Yeah, I dug
and
that.
his hair piled all over her head.
Yeah, kind of like Priscilla Ballou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had a crush on Elvis. Did you know that?
Really?
She wanted to marry Elvis.
Really? Oh, that would have been interesting.
Sure. Her
Elvis
dad
would have been
was
dead a
all
lot
for it.
sooner. First time Elvis threw a pool cue at Nancy's breast, Frank would have come over and killed
It would
him.
not have been by natural causes.
Yeah, for sure. The king is dead.
Getting all your best. These boots are made for walking.
Yeah.
And that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
I dug that little guitar riff. Like a bass thing. So she wanted to marry Elvis because obviously Elvis was the only man that could compete with her father.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty heavy.
She would have been marrying Dad.
Yeah, more or less. Did you watch that This Is Elvis the other night?
Yeah.
You ever see like the mutant guys that hung around Elvis, like the musicians? I'm talking about the guys who backed him up in the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
It was like he had his dad up on stage with him. Be all these old guys, like 50-year-old guys, and young Elvis.
And you'd wonder, how could they be into the same thing he's into?
It was pretty weird.
I can remember the first time he appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah.
And you look at these guys and you go, obviously, just a backup band. This guy's into something totally different.
It's like Jethro Bodine standing behind Elvis.
Yeah.
It's like Granny and Jed standing behind Elvis.
Or that Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs who used to come visit Granny.
Yeah, whose parents must have been brother and sister. Yeah, how come Flatt and Scruggs used to visit Granny on the Beverly Hillbillies?
I
What the hell
never
was their deal?
understood that.
Yeah, but I mean, I know they wrote the theme song, but how did they work it into the episode that they were friendly with
Jed and
Granny? I mean, Jed and Granny were networking themselves into some pretty happening country acts.
And they talked as if they knew them all along. It wasn't just that they met them once they moved to Beverly Hills.
Yeah, we know these boys. Sure.
Oh, Lester and Earl, come on over here.
Come on over here. Have some of
Granny's cooking up some possums, too.
Granny, what was the thing she had in the bottle? Granny's cooking up some,
What was that stuff?
rheumatiz.
Yeah.
Rheumatiz. Some rheumatiz. I played Honey already. I'm not going to play that anymore. All right. I think I played enough homo songs.
You don't have one more to send us off? Because you really haven't gotten anything that's really, really bad today.
No, Bobby Goldsboro is the best one. Hold on, let me see.
Well, you know what we haven't gotten around to is some of that, what's that guy's name who was in Oh God? John Denver.
Yeah, but I got better than that. I got Bobby Goldsboro. I got Cat Stevens.
Please do not play any Cat Stevens for me.
I got, nah, I don't have anything that good left. I've kind of gone through all the homo records.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Except for Ballad of the Green Berets.
Did you ever play that?
I don't think so.
We should play that.
All right, we'll play it right after these words. 813 at 92.3 K-Rock in Philly, YSP. We'll be back, and we'll do some news for you, take some phone calls, and we'll call Dick Bag, and some other stuff. Yeah. Leslie.
What is Leslie West?
Leslie got the hotline number. Now he's calling every minute.
No, I didn't want to call you while I was on the air.
It's all right. You can be on the air with
He
us.
didn't want to call you while he was on the air. Leslie, what are you doing this morning?
I've been listening. Barry.
You back on the heroin, Leslie?
Come on, man. I'm up out at the pool cutting grass. I'm being healthy today.
Yeah.
Listen, honest to God.
Leslie West from Mountain, ladies and gentlemen.
We're on the air?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I got to do something here.
What are you going to do?
I can't just talk to you. I got to do, like, commercials and stuff.
Oh, well, that's why I called you in between the commercial.
Yeah, but the commercials are over. I got to do a live one.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, what kind of car you drive?
Seville Roadster.
You know, Neil was driving Leslie's Seville Roadster the other night.
Oh, yeah?
So he says Leslie's got the seat pushed back.
Leslie drives on the back seat. What are you talking about?
Leslie,
There's no
I mean...
front seat.
No, that was my wife.
And you broke the front seat. Tell everyone.
I'll tell you what she did.
You better lose some weight.
I broke the window. What do you mean lose some weight?
You better lose some weight.
Why?
Because you think you're thin.
Huh?
You're not thin. You still have to lose 100 pounds. How much do you weigh?
260.
260? And you're only like 5'2".
5'10", you know I used to weigh 354, man.
Yeah, but you got to lose another 100 pounds.
Okay. I think
and he was sitting there eating chicken McNuggets during the recording session.
Oh, no. Leslie.
Excuse me, man. I didn't see any gourmet food brought in by the Sterniche. True. All I know is he went out to dinner with Jan and Craig and ate windows. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Would you fall asleep at dinner?
Don't be a nut.
Did you fall asleep at dinner, too?
Yeah, I did.
So hard.
Well, the conversation wasn't exactly stimulating.
It wasn't?
No.
The studio, you mean?
No.
What'd you say?
I mean, dinner wasn't...
Oh. Where did you go,
Leslie West, of course. Leslie's car. It's time for a new car, Leslie. And seriously, man, when you start breaking the seat, you know you're too heavy. I'm sorry. The seat...
Are you sorry, Howard?
The seat in your car is broken.
I think you and my wife and your wife are getting it on each other and they pull the seat back. That's what I think happened.
Hey, I'd like to watch that.
Me too. That's why I said to do it. So the seat broke because when I broke the window trying to break into my own car, the rain hit all those switches and my car was on fire in the door. It started smoking. Can you believe? I swear to God. Oh, man. And the seat, all those buttons burned out.
By the way, I want to thank publicly once again Leslie West for performing on our record, which will be here.
End of the week.
The end of the week. And Leslie does a guitar solo on it.
Is that what Dee's going to mix it tomorrow?
We're going to mix it, tomorrow.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll come to the mixing.
Okay.
Make sure the guitar's loud enough.
Yeah. Hey, whoever's on the
solo.
record's probably going to be at the mixing trying to somehow get their solo pumped up.
Oh, yeah. That's always standard procedure. Everybody comes to worry about their part. No, it's a really good group record, I got to tell you.
It is. It is good. Anyway, if you're looking for a fantastic deal, I could see Leslie in a 1986 Jeep or Renault.
Sure. Leslie, you look like a Jeep man to me.
I bought a Jeep and I burned it up and left it on the New York State Thruway. I forgot that you have to put oil in it.
Oh.
In my stone days, I swear to God. Want to hear this?
Yeah.
I was driving in from Woodstock to Cop. All of a sudden,
Cop what, heroin?
Who knows?
Whatever was good that day.
Whatever they had, right.
Yeah.
On sale. So anyway...
Probably drank the oil. He was stoned.
What?
Yeah, so?
Oh, God. Elizabeth is the one! Anyway, the floorboard started to smoke and flame was coming up. So I said, oh, my God. So I got out of the car and left it. And I flagged down some guy in a Porsche, gave him $100 to drive me to Lawrence, Long Island, and I left the car there. So about a month later, I realized...
Leslie always has long stories. Ever notice that?
Yeah.
It's like there's no such thing as like he just burned up his car. And he knows like 86 guys, a guy in a Porsche. You notice that?
Yeah.
That was my experience with a Jeep. I'm sure they've improved.
Yeah, all right. Well, anyway...
I don't want to go on the air, folks. He demanded I stay on the air.
All right. Well, anyway, right now, Manhattan Jeep Renault, Leslie, is having its year-end rebate and clearance sale. Now, you'll find rebates of $1,000 on cheap Cherokees, $1,000 on Jeep Comanches, and $800 on Renault Encores.
Ooh.
Now, you'll find special clearance sale prices on every fully equipped Jeep and Renault in stock. Have you seen the incredibly new 1987 Jeep Wrangler?
Oh, you?
What? No, I haven't seen that. But Manhattan Jeep or no. You know, I'm thinking of buying a Jeep.
Is that going to be your family car?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, wouldn't that be kind of cool to have, like, a Jeep family car?
Well, it's great to have when you have a snowy area and you need to get out of the driveway.
That's right.
That's why I bought mine.
Yeah, and left it on the side of the road to get burned up.
No, I'm serious. To get out of that driveway, because they don't plow and you have a long driveway up a mountain. So I bought the Jeep to get the hell out of that driveway.
There you go. Manhattan Jeep or no, 711 11th Avenue at 51st Street. Let me give you the number, Leslie.
Well, there's a lot of hookers that hang around there. That's a good place to go. Serious. All the businessmen drive down 11th Avenue on their way home from work, and there they are on the side of the road.
Open for business.
Always open, Rob. Always open.
Leslie, you ever been with a hooker?
No.
Oh, no.
I don't want to buy it. I want to borrow it. A hooker, that's disgusting.
I know.
But you know any?
Have you ever ridden a Jeep on the beach or out to the country? No?
That's great.
You can't imagine what you're missing.
You can't.
Hurry over to Manhattan Jeep or no. Do you want to be the last?
I want to be the first, especially when Rebecca's on that corner there.
All right, Leslie, you nut.
Listen, I want to hear about how they're censoring you in Philly. What is this censoring?
Censoring?
Who's censoring me?
Well, you just told me that guy writes the article like all his shock value, and I call it censoring.
No, they're not censoring me. In fact, we're minutes away from calling the Lesbian Gay Task Force, which is monitoring us.
Well, give them my number. I want to hear them. They got to answer to me.
Hey, first they're coming over to my place, and then they can go over to your place.
Oh, film it.
That's what all these lesbians do. They sit around and listen to me. They monitor me.
They have no children.
Yeah.
They have nothing better to do except cut each other's hair short. I'm serious. Is that Jackie back there?
Yeah, Jackie and Fred.
I haven't heard Jackie say something funny in a week.
Oh.
Come on, Jack.
Thanks a lot, Roger.
Well, you don't say anything. All you do is laugh.
Hey, leave him alone, will you?
I want to hear some funny stuff.
Leslie's monitoring Jackie.
Yeah.
I'm getting my...
Hey, the lesbians are monitoring me. Leslie's monitoring Jackie.
Yeah, like
everybody's being monitored.
Disconnect those speakers. Did you rip them right out of the wall?
Yeah, I ripped the speakers out of the wall.
You don't hear the static
You don't hear
anymore,
any static, do you?
I hear a perfectly clean signal now.
Well, I fixed it. I don't have to be an engineer to fix that.
Like the wire, the Associated Press wire.
That's all. Hey, Leslie, I got to go, man, because you start talking about like a million different things.
Can't help it, Howard, of course.
You sound like one of the listeners.
Yeah, it's hard to talk to you on the air because you just start rambling and stuff.
Give Dominica Seneca Hanagazak.
All right, babe. Hey, I love you, man.
We'll never change.
I love you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Leslie West, ladies and gentlemen, of the legendary Mountain. 822 at 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly. I was thinking for our friends who haven't heard it yet, we did contact Elvis the other day.
Some of you may not know this, but Howard is Elvis's representative here on Earth.
I would like to replay what happened the other day.
All right, I just want to explain that because there are a lot of people out there who do not realize the import of your working on radio. After Elvis died, he contacted you.
He did? Yes, he did.
This is what you told me.
Yes, he did. That's right. He did.
He contacted you, and he said, Howard, I want you to be my representative on Earth.
That is correct.
I want you to let me enter your body.
Yes, and Lord knows there's enough room in there.
Yeah. Continue to talk to people right here about what's going on with the king.
I told Elvis, just make a left turn at the two gerbils stuffed in my butt, and there's enough room in here for you. Do we need to break first? All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to play back what happened when I contacted Elvis Presley in heaven just the other day.
Yeah.
I was telling Robin about how Chuck Scarborough confronted this ex-gay congressman on television yesterday. It was pretty funny. Live at 5 is starting to get pretty...
gay ex-congressman. He's not ex-gay.
Yeah, he's gay. He's as gay as the day is...
the sun come up this morning?
Yeah, as the day... whatever. It was pretty funny. I'll tell you about it later.
All right.
I'm not going to go into it right now because I got to talk about Puppy City and we got to get to the Elvis tapes. Yeah, listen to all those cute dogs. That's it. Hey, I went to Puppy City. I had a dog. Best damn dog I ever had.
I thought you were going to say it ain't all this cracked up to be.
Yeah. Having a dog ain't that great. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot of work. I don't go to Puppy City. Stay home. What do you need a dog for? Let me tell you something. A dog is man's best friend. I'm not kidding. This dog followed me. I had a golden retriever from Puppy City. I swear to God, this dog followed me around, Robin.
Yeah.
After one day of just knowing me. Would have thought I was God himself. I swear, if anybody has an inferiority complex, get a dog. It's a great way to meet girls, too.
Really? How does that work?
Well, you're just walking down the street and your dog starts sniffing girls, and then and then you get into a conversation.
You get to pull the dog off and talk to the
dog starts smelling girls' crotches and stuff, and then you start talking to them. And remember something: when your dog dry humps your wife's leg, it means the dog is horny. And when the husband dry humps his wife's leg, it means he's nearsighted. It's a little tip from Kenny over at Puppy City. Yeah, I'll tell you know something? I don't have to sell people I'm buying a dog. I'm not going to sit here and tell you about that. If you're going to buy a dog, you've already decided to make the commitment. The only place I would go is Puppy City in Brooklyn. Case closed. That's it. 2539 Ocean Avenue in Brooklyn. It's the cleanest store I've ever seen. And if you spend a couple of bucks on a dog, really, the dog's going to be living with you. You don't want some diseased dog.
Bring that dog into your home with your children.
Hey, screw those animal shelters, man. I don't want somebody else's throwaways. I want me my own new dog. Get me my own new dog.
Now, there are some people for whom the shelters are the only viable alternative.
Yeah, well, that's their problem, man.
And the shelters are fine. They do a wonderful job, Howard. In fact, when you get rid of your Puppy City dog, that's where you
after you grow tired of your dog, take it to the shelter and let some white trash take your pedigree dog. That's what I do. Why do you think the kennels are filled up?
And you can get pedigree dogs there.
You better believe it. Yeah, why go to Puppy City? Go to a shelter. Wait till everybody throws away their dogs. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know about you.
You want a puppy, first off, that's trained well.
By you, because I'll tell you something. A dog will never love you the same as it loves...
the first owner. Yeah.
I'm telling you. You got to be a big schmuck not to get your own dog. And get a pedigree because you want a healthy dog. This is the healthiest... This dog was healthier than I was.
I hate to tell you this, but mutts live longer than pedigree dogs.
Oh, just be quiet. So anyway, this dog was healthier than I was. We took it home. The dog didn't even vomit in the car. That's what dogs usually do when you take them for the first car ride.
Really? My dog didn't do that.
I vomit in the car when I get in. This dog was just sitting there, relaxing, having a good time.
The dog is smarter than you.
Yeah. And so one of the ways to know if the dog is really healthy is if its first stool is hard.
Oh,
mine isn't even hard.
Please.
And this dog was like kryptonite. This was the healthiest dog. I swear to God. Anyway, you'll find Puppy City right next to the Vietnamese restaurant.
Oh.
On 2539 Ocean Avenue in Brooklyn. What a coincidence. Every time I see a dog store open, the Vietnamese restaurant pops up right next to it. Why a puppy? Because they're a great gift, great friend, great way to meet girls. I'm not kidding you. Did you know that Puppy City has a service called Pet Personals?
No.
That's right. You have a place to go to find the perfect mate for your dog. Puppy City, Pet Personals. Call Ken and ask him about it right now.
Would you have mated your dog? This is one thing I'm very adamant
No, I wouldn't
about.
have.
No, because people buy dogs and then they don't allow the dog to have any fun. How would you like someone to neuter you?
Yeah, I would have neutered
6 weeks after you were born.
Hey, you know that happened to me, so don't bring it up on the air. My parents neutered me. They didn't want me having any fun. Hey, how'd you like to be a woman growing up in Africa? They cut up your clitoris. Dig that. You send a few of those lesbians in Philadelphia complaining about me. Let them go over to Africa.
There's something you should be up against.
Yeah, there's where you should be protesting. Not some dopey radio show, you idiots. Anyway, so if you want, have your Puppy City representative get you involved in this Pet Personals. It's kind of a mating thing.
Yes, please allow the dog to mate at least once.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this one. Well-hung collie wants to meet white female college student.
Oh.
No smokers. All right. That's Puppy City. Get over there right now. What else you got to do? If you're a lesbian, you obviously have nothing to do except complain about me. Dummies. Anyway, as you know, I contacted Elvis Presley the other day on the air, and a lot of people...
last week was the 9th anniversary of the King's death.
And a lot of people are complaining, Robin, that they didn't get to hear it.
And this was in response to that. This is Elvis.
Yes.
TV special.
Elvis contacted me. He was very upset about This Is Elvis, the TV special, because he felt it was filled with half-truths. And as Elvis entered my body, here's what happened. King. I think you gotta lower the lights, Fred. King. Here's the...
Something's happening.
I'm getting sick.
Elvis?
Am I hungry tonight? Sing that song.
Hello, Elvis.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. The hell was this echo?
You sound very distant.
Yeah, I know. I'll get that straightened out in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. What is that?
I don't know if we've got...
That's 1, 2.
Yeah, you're here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I hungry tonight? Is my body a sight? Has the fat on my chin grown real gross? Is my voice really shot from the lewd's coke and pot? Am I ready for that last overdose? I'm as dumb as a doorstop and too zonked to care, so I'll just keep on eating like a cow at the fair. Well, I've lost my career, but don't you worry, my dear. You can bet I'll be hungry tonight.
What song is that, Elvis?
Are you hungry tonight?
But
Is my body a sight? Has the fat on my chin's grown real gross?
I didn't recognize the tune.
Well, we didn't have too much rehearsal time. King,
Your voice is shot.
you know, the other night on Channel 5,
Yeah.
I understand there was the story of the king's life.
That was Channel 4.
Channel 4.
Might have a different setup.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
You know what they call it? This is Elvis.
that was not Elvis. It should have been called This Isn't Elvis.
This isn't Elvis.
Because none of that stuff was true they were saying about me.
Now, wait a minute.
What was that?
What wasn't true?
Well, I brought my own films for you to see today, Miss Quivers.
Oh, you brought the definitive Elvis.
That's right, I brought the definitive Elvis.
All right.
Now, as you can see, you see that?
Yeah. What is that?
That's a picture of me playing the guitar when I was a little boy.
Oh, that's you?
And the only way my daddy could get me to stop playing with myself was to put a guitar in my hand.
Yes, yes.
Then that I'll stop masturbating.
That's why you got the guitar.
I remember one of the first times I ever performed. If you can see right there, I was performing.
Yeah.
I played and sang for my history class in Humes High School in Memphis, Tennessee. And them cross-eyed hillbillies looked at me like I was crazy. Do you think they never saw a guy sing about a lump of fat on the back of his mama's neck?
Is that the first song you sang?
That's the song I was singing about the lump of fat on the lump of fat cost. Exclusive Elvis Presley clip.
Oh, good.
This is me at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas, singing Lonesome Tonight.
All right.
It's my favorite clip. All right? And this proves the king could do drugs like nobody else could.
Thank you, King.
Once and for all, I was the greatest drug taker ever lived. Here I am, the Sands Hotel, doing Lonesome Tonight.
All right.
Are you lonesome? Look at that.
That certainly is you.
Now, there's the king.
I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said the world's a stage and each must play a part. Play hit me here, play in, play early in. With a plus tax. You read your lines so cleverly. You never missed a cue. Then came Act 2. You forgot the words, seemed to change, you fool. You acted strange, and why, I've never known.
See that?
Why ever did it?
I'd like to see the Beatles up there with an IV in their arm.
You lied.
How about Yoko Ono on heroin?
I had no cause to doubt you.
King,
I Really going during your life.
Oh, dear King.
And you go on living without you.
I had a little trouble there. But you don't realize I was on heroin and cocaine at the same time.
Without any hair.
At least I'm standing.
You won't come back to me. What the heck with it?
What the heck with it?
No, the heck with it.
Boy, what a rendition of that song.
You can see I have some problem.
Yeah.
I like to see the Beatles up there with IVs in their arms, huh?
Yeah, well, they'll never get back together.
You never see a show like that from Freddie and the Dreamers on Demerol, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess there's something to be said for that you could actually talk at all.
Oh, yeah. Well, there it is. There, the Elvis Presley life
That
story.
was Elvis.
You know...
Did you actually die in the bathroom?
I died in the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
I was laying on the floor with my head on the toilet, very close to the toilet.
Yeah.
Very, very, very sad. You know, now I hear my only daughter, little Leslie.
Leslie? Lisa Marie.
I love her so much. Little Laura is going to Scientology meetings. That's very, very sad. I guess because my Priscilla Ballou had to go hump some Negro karate instructor, it made my daughter so screwed up and stupid that she now is into Scientology. You know why I left my little Lisa?
Why?
You know why I left Lisa $50 million?
Why?
Because I did drugs. I would have left $150 million. I went through $100 million.
That's true. That wasn't a lot of money, was it?
I'd like to leave you with a song.
Are you going to sing again?
Yeah, I'd like to sing, you know Shake, Rattle, and Roll?
Yeah.
How's that go?
You don't remember?
How's that go?
Rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Can't do nothing to save your doggone soul.
Yeah, those lyrics are outdated.
All right. You got some new ones?
Well, bologna and ham on a roll. Turkey and Swiss on a roll. Chicken and beef on a roll. Pickles and soup and beans and chili and burgers and French fries and pastries and some soup on a roll. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Get into that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans while I sit here and masturbate with both of my hands. Oh, where's that?
What's happening?
Hey, wait.
I think we're going to hear the end of the song.
Yeah, that's what we wrote. Oh, I'm back.
Howard?
Oh, there it is, Robin. 842 at 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly, and we got to take a little break right now, and we'll come back to the news.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll call Dick back and call those lesbians. Next.
No, let's let them do it now.
Maybe we should fix that later after the show.
They can't hear you. There's no amplifier.
Maybe you can tell them what I'm telling them. Anyway, why don't we call Dial-O-Metric? I want to apologize to the engineering staff for ripping the speaker out of the wall. You know how it is. You know how artists are temperamental.
Oh, I tell you.
Earlier this morning, I got a little upset.
They're terrible.
I feel kind of bad. Anyway, we got a good engineering staff. Hey, guys, why don't you do that after the show?
Look, you wanted it fixed. It's going to be fixed.
Yeah, but not during the show.
You didn't say that.
All right, well, why don't we call Dial-O-Mattress?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll know what to do. You know, Dial-O-Mattress, Robin, you were at...
Got to be a pro, Howard.
You were at my house, right?
Yes. And I saw the mattresses. They're there.
Yeah, they sure are. Aren't they beautiful mattresses?
I didn't see them. They were covered up.
Oh, you didn't sit on the bed?
No.
I thought you would. Because Dial-O-Mattress in 2 hours we needed 2 mattresses and a bed over my house.
Pronto.
Oh, man, it is the nicest stuff. And they just got it over there in no time at all.
Now, just what was the other mattress you got? I didn't see that.
The one downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I went in there. I know what you're talking about now.
Nice, isn't that's the bed, too.
Yeah.
Look at that bed.
Oh, good.
Isn't that nice?
Excellent.
Yeah. Why don't you guys call Dial-O-Mattress right now? 212-MATTRES. That's 212-MATTRES. Leave the last S off for savings.
Yeah, because Jackie didn't write anything else.
That's it. Jackie, get to work, will you, babe? Leave the last S off for Jackie's a schmuck. You're sitting there and No, actually, let me tell you who uses Dial-A-Mattress.
All
Movie stars, political figures, anybody who hates the hassle of fighting the crowds in public and department stores.
And you get big savings by doing this. This is not just a convenience thing.
That's right.
You're going to save money by doing it.
That's right. And,
so you dial M-A-T-T-R-E-S.
that's all. Yeah, that's a good enough commercial for them. Oh, with them if they're not happy with that. It's like a 12-minute commercial. How dare they? Really, and you're going to save tons of money. You really...
You made big savings.
I got a great mystery record, too, for you. I can't wait to play this one for you.
All right.
You're going to love this.
Am I going to know who it is? Lately, they've been
yes,
so,
you're going to know who it is.
All right.
Let me play it for you.
Now?
Yeah, but we won't take the phone calls. We'll make people wait.
All right.
But just listen to
Is
this.
this good?
Yeah, it's this good. So you're going to know who it is.
In a boat on a
no.
river with tangerine trees.
He didn't do another one, did he?
Marmalade skies. Somebody calls you. You answer quite slowly.
Was this side B?
Well, you see, everyone in New York is going to know who this is. Maybe we'll let Philadelphia.
Play with Philadelphia.
Yeah, okay. Let me just play a little more of this. It's so good.
With kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl
nuts.
with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone.
Is he great or what?
Oh, he's incredible.
Yeah, everyone in New York knows who that is. If you're listening to us in Philadelphia, well...
Give us a call.
Yeah, if you can guess who... We don't have really prizes. I guess we could send them something. If they know someone in New York, we'll send them a prize. Because we all played his records before here. This guy. But he's someone who doesn't normally record.
Yeah, he's not a recording star. He's an actor.
Yeah. What is it, Gary?
We're working on prizes for Philly, but I'm sure we can find something to send them.
Thank you, Gary. All right, 848 at 92.3 K-Rock and YSP in Philly. And what's in the news, Robin?
Well, Howard, I found a story here today in New York Post about an Iowan legislator who has been charged with indecent exposure. This is a guy who helps make the laws for the state of Iowa.
A congressman?
A state legislator.
Oh, well, that's nothing.
A man makes laws for the state of Iowa. Supposed to be some kind of a model citizen, I guess.
Yeah.
His name is Representative Al Sturgeon of Sioux City.
Sioux City.
Yeah.
Sioux City.
Sioux City.
Yeah.
And he went to some kind of a bachelor party or something.
Very good.
And actually performed a sex act in the presence or the view of a third person. You know, like there was somebody standing there watching him while he had sex.
With who?
I don't know. They don't tell me all that. But you know how these parties are. They
First of all...
prostitutes in there.
Yeah, but Robin, I'm amazed that the guy only had sex in front of one person. Usually it's in front of like 10 guys. That's actually kind of decent.
Only one of them spoke up, I suppose.
Because Gary's arranged those kind of bachelor parties for his white
yes,
trash
if you're
friends.
planning one of these parties, Gary can arrange things for you.
Hey, Gary, come in and tell us about that bachelor party with all you guys whipping out your penises in front of each other. Something homosexual about that. A bunch of
Well,
guys...
I was going to ask you about this because bachelor parties seem to get really wild and weird. And these guys who are about to go into a traditional married kind of situation want to go and do perverted things before they get married.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And plus, now they probably get AIDS so they can give their new wife AIDS at the bachelor party.
Run through the entire family.
How many, with that bachelor party you arranged, how many hookers were there?
2.
And how many guys were doing the hookers? Would you say, a guesstimate?
10 to 12.
Oh.
Not at once, mind you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Weren't all the guys watching?
No. Some guys were holed up in the bathroom with one.
Oh dear.
But what are you saying? You mean like a bunch of guys would pile into the
bathroom?
Yeah. Right, like 3 guys would pile into the bathroom.
So 3 guys would be watching at once.
Oh yeah.
You have to watch. I mean, I wouldn't want some guy watching me while I was with my hooker.
Oh.
Well, there at one point, I don't want to get.
Well, there were 12 guys plus you twice, so that's 14. You didn't get it on with him,
no,
right?
Not at all.
He says he did.
He says he doesn't because he's on the radio.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
Where these were the ugliest girls I'd ever seen. Plus, I'm almost positive I saw one of them in the bathroom shooting heroin. I swear.
Really?
So I was like not going near, that's like double AIDS.
I mean, some girl who's going to take on 12 guys, I don't blame her for shooting heroin, quite frankly. I think she needs it.
How do you think she gets up for the job?
Yeah.
But I will say at one point, one of the people did have sex with one of the girls in front of like all 40 guys.
Oh.
Really?
How was your brother?
I think the best time to go is 7th or 8th when she's really prime.
No, what's going on here? What is the psychological thing that makes men want to do this?
Don't ask me about this one, Robin. This one's totally foreign to even me. So what did you ask?
I asked, why do men do this? Well, I mean, they're supposed to be...
I got the answer for it. Penis. It's one word.
No, you know what the psyche behind this whole thing is?
What?
The guy that's getting married, right, never has a say in it. So all his friends get together and throw him this really wild party. And he's not really into anything that night, right? But it's all the guys that have been married for like 4 or 5 years who never get to go out without their wives, and they say, go to a bachelor party. Those are the guys who lose their minds.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're the guys that are having sex with a prostitute?
Well, no, I wouldn't say
First of all, their wives deny them so much that finally they get out, and there's a good excuse to have sex with some girl, and since all the guys are doing it anyway, and they can't tell on them because they've done it too.
Oh.
And the thing is that they just kind of, it's like not even considered sex. It's like a bachelor party thing.
See, because the single guys, I mean, most of the single guys, they can get better looking women without paying for it, but these married guys have been with the same woman for like 5 years, and they're starting to get like the itch and everything, and then they get out,
well,
they'll
get itchy, all right.
They're going to get the itch, is what they're going to do.
Meanwhile, Gary doesn't need it because he's nailed all their wives.
No, society is so depraved.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
It's pretty wild, though. Are all those guys still healthy? You went to the bachelor party?
Yeah, most of them are still healthy.
Yes, it hasn't been 5 years yet, though.
Yeah, it hasn't incubated yet.
I told you about that one guy.
What happened to him?
The horseman?
No, what happened? Oh, the guy with the big penis? Yeah, what happened to him?
Well, he kept saying that, he kept making fun of one of the other guys that he had a small penis and stuff. So, I mean, he kept getting really rowdy. So finally, everybody, including the hooker, said, well, if you're such a big shot, let's see yours. And I swear he rolled this thing out of his pants.
Really?
And it was like we were all like wearing 3D glasses. Our heads all just snapped back.
Really?
I never saw anything like it. And even the hooker said she wanted no part of it.
Really?
She wouldn't have him.
She didn't have him?
No, she wouldn't have anything to do with him, man.
She had to go shoot up in the bathroom after she saw that. Excuse me.
I need another fix.
Yeah.
And of course, it's like a 22-year-old guy who's bald. And like, you never in a million years.
Of course he's bald. His
Well, God doesn't give you everything.
hormones are working overtime.
Yeah, that's a real man.
Oh, man.
Hey, God doesn't give you everything. If you're missing hair, at least have a big penis. That's why I have a full head of hair. I'm sure of that. So
you got lots and lots of hair.
So when I pull my pants down, women go, "Well, he's got nice hair." Anyway, what happened?
This guy, he apparently had sex with one of the dancers or the prostitutes, and they hauled in a lot of people that night.
Mm-hmm.
Other people indicted included Jim Preble of Des Moines,
Oh, him?
He's a lobbyist for Northwestern Bell. He was charged with violating the state's gift laws. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah.
Dawn Wilson.
Oh, him?
Of Des Moines was one of the 2 dancers at the party. She was charged with indecent exposure. Chuck Mayer, he was the owner of the Back 40 Lounge where the party was held, and he was charged with permitting the exposure of female breasts or genitals.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking of doing at Club Benet?
What?
Maybe like throwing a live bachelor party.
Oh,
that would be wild. Just men.
No,
you wouldn't even allowed to go, Robin.
No, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm thinking of doing that.
What happens at our proms?
It was bad enough.
It's horrible. Don't dare throw a bachelor party.
Maybe it's time for another prom.
Nah, I don't think the world is ready for that yet. I think the police will show up at the next one.
I'm surprised we didn't get arrested for that.
We'll be in the paper. I'll be reading about us on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Country singer Ricky Skaggs, somehow or other, his 7-year-old son, was shot in the face by a trucker.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Angry trucker on an interstate highway.
A trucker picking on a 7-year-old kid. At least you beat him up, not shoot him.
Andrew Lee Skaggs was in stable condition after being hit with a bullet that struck his lips and jaw before lodging in his neck. The boy and his mother were on the interstate on Sunday at about 9:20 at night when a single shot from a .38 caliber pistol was fired from an Oldsmobile sedan.
Whoa.
Boy, but it doesn't say why the guy was shooting at him.
He wants Ricky to write a new song, that's why.
Apparently he thought the boy's mother had cut too closely in front of his truck.
Yeah, well, kid deserved his death sentence for that. For having a mother who can't drive.
Truckers are, they're really an angry bunch of guys.
Hey, if you're on the highway and you're like next to a trucker, just slow down and let him pass you.
Yeah, I try to get out of their way.
Yeah.
I was run off the road by one of these guys once. They didn't even see me.
Well, they're also hopped on bennies, like you can't, you know they're going to smash into you one of these days.
Yeah, I was in the right lane. The guy decided to come over. Forget about me. I'm in my little Maverick just tooling along.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm on the side of the road. But anyway, so just be careful of those truckers out there. Just let them have their way. It's their road. See what's happening in sports? Marvin Hagler has decided not to retire. He's going to fight Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah,
so
that
he
should
gets
be good.
one more huge payday. He's going to get $10 million for the fight. Sugar Ray will get $5 million. I'm sure Sugar Ray is very happy because he was afraid Marvin Hagler was going to retire without fighting him. And so Marvin just ended the speculation yesterday and said he would go ahead with it. I think that the moment a fighter starts to think about retirement,
they lose their edge.
Almost retires and then comes back. That's the sure sign that they're beginning to have a brain problem.
Yep.
They've been punched in the head too many times. They should not be, the moment they say retirement, they should not be allowed back into the fight game.
There you go, Robin just said it.
That's where they should draw the line.
Hey, Robin, let's take a break, come back and do more news.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Everybody knows my friend Big Fat Al, Obese Al. Yes, as a matter of fact, he's quite a star now in the New York area. In fact, his picture was in the paper.
Nice caricature.
One of the Great Sounds ads. Yeah, Great Sounds. I love that place. I really do. Great Sounds is where you want to shop. For stereo and other things. Big Fat Chunky Al has everything from soup to nuts. And that's just in his glove compartment, Robin. That pig. But he only eats like an elephant so he can give you the best prices. Figure that one out, Robin. So go to Great Sounds. Lots of food, a porky owner, terrific prices, nutty commercials, TVs, stereos, CDs, burps, farts. Al has it all.
Boy.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Why would you go anywhere else?
He's out of his mind. Why go anywhere else? Yes, informed salespeople. And the lowest prices because we all shop there. If you want to know where we shop for our, you always wonder where the celebrities.
Al's so busy eating, he forgets to mark things up.
That's it.
That's why you have to go there.
That's right. And I'll sell it at any price because he needs food money. That's right. You know who Al's hero is? Orson Welles. There's a big picture of him hanging up over the store, front of the store. You'll see it when you walk in. Can't miss it.
Al will be there.
That's right. 45 Warren Street, 3 blocks north of the World Trade Center in Lower Manhattan, and 14 West 40th Street off 5th Avenue in Midtown Manhattan. For more information, call 212-233-3100. For the greatest man that ever lived, Big Al, my dear friend, over at Great Sounds. Thank you, Al. 9 o'clock at WXRK, New York.
For a fat man, Al's a pretty good-looking guy, I guess.
He's a good dude.
There's a new $1 million man in football. I thought with the demise of the USFL, these guys would have to go begging.
Yeah.
Looking for jobs. But Jim Kelly has just become the highest-paid man in football. They just offered him a $7 million contract to go play with the Buffalo Bills.
They're in great positions because they're all free agents now.
Yeah, but the whole thing is they don't have a league to play in. You'd think the NFL would be in a better bargaining position.
Evidently not, I guess, because all these guys want them so bad.
I guess. $7 million.
Right.
And Earl Campbell, who is a great running back for the New Orleans Saints, he's retiring. I know you have a few things to say about him, don't you?
Great guy. What a great guy he was. Wonder how many hippies he beat up in high school.
He was just a little less than 600 yards short of the 10,000-yard mark.
Oh, man.
But in training camp, he said he discovered that his body will no longer do what it used to do, so he decided to hang it up. 1977 Heisman Trophy winner Earl Campbell is retiring from the game of football.
Yeah, now he can open like a body parts shop or something.
Well, I'm sure he'll have a Wendy's franchise.
Get like a beer distributorship.
Yeah, he'll be set for life.
Yeah.
Frank Gifford and Kathy Lee Johnson in the paper again today. This was a good move for Kathy Lee.
Yeah.
She has never been in the press so much. Kathy Lee Johnson is the co-host of The Morning Show.
Yeah.
Here in New York.
Used to be married to Big Johnson, the disc jockey.
Really?
Yeah.
But she decided to hook up with Frank Gifford.
Big Johnson, would you? I'm changing my name, that's it. Big Johnson. Frank Gifford and Kathy Lee, man. Oh. Man, what he must be getting.
Yep, apparently they were on Good Morning America yesterday talking about their engagement, so...
No kidding.
It's a good move for her.
Gifford's wife didn't even know.
Well, they were separated, but she didn't know that he had some main squeeze that she'd be seeing him with on TV, so she got a little upset.
And look how long he waited to marry her. Waited like at least 3 days before his divorce papers came through.
And, of course, Fiona in the paper today with Bob Dylan, because they're working on that movie together.
You got a picture of her?
It's right there.
I could be nailing her.
Right at the bottom. There she is. She looks very good this morning.
Somebody unhook my respirator, please.
They're over in England filming...
Let's call her tomorrow.
Hearts of Fire.
Want to call her tomorrow? I could get her number.
Yeah, let's do that and see how the filming is going. Everybody else is talking to her in the news.
Hey, why doesn't she call us? All right, Gary, where are you, you imbecile? When I call you.
It's 4 minutes after 9 o'clock right now.
Show off, just because you can tell time. Hey, Gary, where are you, you idiot? How dare you? Great news today. Kathy Lee Johnson likes the one-eyed Johnson.
Oh, boy. You think?
I doubt it. I'm sure
I often wonder about those very pretty TV women.
Yeah.
I don't think that...
I don't think they're good in bed.
No.
But and I'm sure she's not going to be overly stimulated by sleeping with Frank Gifford. Not an attractive man.
No, this is not a woman who's heavily into sex who would marry Frank, I don't think.
She's heavily into networking herself is what she's into.
Yeah, career is on her mind.
That's a great way to... You marry for your career. And she's getting that, but just think, man, she's got to bop Frank Gifford every night. Good luck to her. Hey, I'd be a lesbian.
Oh.
If I was her, I'd go Les. I'd go Leslie. Where's Gary, that imbecile? How dare he? How dare he not answer my
Your call.
My call.
You could write a new song. Let's go, Les. No.
Yeah, really. Gary, what are you doing out there? Having a bachelor party out there?
About the bachelor party. I was in the bathroom.
Oh. What were
I
you
didn't
doing?
hear you, boss. I'm sorry.
How you doing, man? All right?
I'm feeling good today, boss.
Good. If it's not too much trouble, do you think you could contact Fiona over in England, get in touch with her people, and let's boogie with her tomorrow? Let's talk to her over the phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I didn't know what you meant by let's boogie.
Oh, okay.
Was she filming a movie? Is that where?
Yeah, with Dylan.
Could you read a paper every once in a while, Gary?
I thought you were going to stay on top of the news and then figure out who our guest should be.
I am on top of the news. I gave Robin that story about the guy who took his pants down at the
Today
bachelor
he's
party.
on top of the news. He was helping me out.
Which story did you find?
You know, the guy...
The bachelor party story.
At the bachelor party.
Oh, good. There's some good work.
Story close to your heart. Story close to my heart.
You should try to read stuff that you don't know about. You know, stuff besides bachelor
That
parties.
could be anything. You just read anything, Gary.
Give me a newspaper.
All right, so anyway, get in touch with Fiona. I want to know what's doing with Dylan.
Okay.
Thank you. 9:06. We'll take a little break and come right back. All right, Beanstalk Restaurant. That's right. I'm kissing the Beanstalk Restaurant. I love you. That's right. That's right. Maybe I sound foolish, but that's how I feel about it. There you go. I just finished Beanstalk Restaurant. Can you believe it? Why? How about their lunch, their brunch, their dinner? How about the happy hour? How about the hot and cold buffet? How about the cheese board? How about the comfortable atmosphere? Entertaining atmosphere. How about fresh flowers, natural wood? How about the fact that families are welcome? How about the fact that it's open 7 days a week? Beanstalk. How about that major credit cards are accepted? How about a kiss for that? How about remarkably friendly prices? How about the no smoking section? I like to eat.
Do you realize this man is making hundreds of thousands of dollars for doing
That's right. Think I'm a retard? No way. Anyway, you have to pay a guy a lot of money to humiliate himself like this. But seriously, Robin, here's one for you, Robin. You getting jealous? How's that?
Ooh, it's wet. It's sloppy.
How about the shrimp and scallops over artichoke linguine? How about Tony and Steve? Bend over. There you go. They are the best. They're catering, everything. Hey, you guys know how I feel about the Beanstalk Restaurant. Enough said. Rockefeller Center Avenue of the Americas, McGraw-Hill Plaza between 48th and 49th. And, of course, Woodbury Common Shopping Center in Jericho Turnpike, Woodbury, Long Island. Thank you. 9:10. Let's give out that mystery record one more time.
All right. See if anybody can guess who this is.
Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow
John Lennon is vomiting in heaven right now.
so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds, and you're gone!
Wow. And you're gone. And you're gone.
Picture yourself on a train in a station.
Herbie Village has a saying, this guy talks weird.
Oh, I'll tell you, John wants to come back and shake the life out of Julian for
With
drawing his
looking glass
picture.
ties. Suddenly, Someone is there at the turnstile. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
What a delivery.
Eyes. Kaleidoscope eyes.
Excellent. We're just jealous that we didn't think of it first.
Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the studio watching?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Great technique.
You.
Great technique. Hello, you're on the air.
How you doing?
You know who that is?
Actually, I didn't call about that. I really don't care.
Oh.
Well, what do you care about?
Well,
what's on your mind?
Well, actually, there's a riot going on outside my window. It's a bunch of lesbies and homos. They're all talking about you.
Oh,
there is no riot going on outside your window.
Hello?
Howard?
Yeah.
Is this Howard?
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
Let me see, what do you mean, hillbillies down here in Pennsylvania?
Hey, look, the only reason I'm picking up this Philadelphia phone line is so people can guess who that, because everyone in New York knows who it is.
No one cares what's happening in New York.
No. It's not about happening in New York. It's. Do you know who's singing that song?
Is it Howard?
No.
Oh, you are an idiot. Hello?
Hello?
You know who it is?
Yeah, is it, Captain Kirk?
Yeah.
How did you guess?
It was the second verse. When you played the second verse.
It sort of sounds like when he's trying to negotiate with the Klingons. You don't know. Don't you understand me, Spock? Spock, it's you. It's the captain. Damn it.
I'm losing control of my ship.
When he used to do Captain's Log.
Yeah.
And he'd do those soliloquies.
Yeah.
Oh. What is going on? The crew seems to be suffering from some kind of sickness, a malady, a malaise. Get lost, imbecile. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yes, sir. With diamonds. Is it the end of it?
I guess.
Too bad. Damn. Love that man. Such a great actor. Yeah, that studio scene must have been incredible when they were recording that. Bill, I think we have a hit on our hands. Whenever you're in a studio, you think, like when we were recording our record, we're convinced it's going to be a #1 record. Probably sounds like crap, but we're all convinced. I mean, can you imagine that they probably fed him some kind of line? Because the record company must have hired him thinking that this was going to be a big hit.
Oh, yeah. Bill, you're so great. Everybody loves you. You have that authoritative thing going for you. Let's do a record.
Yeah. You probably called up that guy, what's that guy's name? Tunch Aram at Atlantic Records? Who's it? Amit Erkin. Guys who run record companies have the weirdest name. Amit Erdogan is some guy who runs...
Erdogan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Amit Erdogan is some dude who runs, what is it, Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers?
Atlantic.
Yeah.
Amit, don't you realize how great it would be for me, Captain Kirk, to do a record of interpretive lyrics of Beatles songs? What do you say, Amit Ertkin? And Amit Ertkin must have really thought, well, whoa, this is a pretty happening idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smell those bucks. Kirk made Amit vomit when he heard the record. Because I bet you they laid out some heavy money. The background, I know what these things cost. Those background singers.
Oh, yeah, those are professional singers.
Sounds like they had about 3 of them on there, and I happen to know if for an hour, man, each one gets about $100. And you're talking about a couple of sessions. You're talking about they probably dropped about $15,000 on the background singers. And, of course, studio time. I bet you Kirk took that crap.
Musicians, listen to that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a full orchestra.
Oh, yeah. And all those guys get paid like double and a half scale. They sound like they're pretty good musicians.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not shabby. Listen to that. I mean, I'm talking about just in terms of instrumentation. Of course, he fouls everything up with his interpretive lyrics. You ever catch his wife on those butter commercials, man? And she's like looking at him, like idolizing him. She must be as insane as he is. But Marcy Shatner, she's pretty nice.
I don't remember his wife.
Not bad, not too shabby. My kind of looks, the kind of looks that I like on a woman. I'll tell you, I like that kind of babe. Marcy Shatner.
Babe.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to be sexist. I didn't mean to say babe. Okay? Yeah. That's the kind of looks I like on a doll face.
Oh.
Like her. Man, beautiful. She is nice. And she's probably so totally bamboozled by him.
Is she young?
No, she's like around his age, but she's cute. She looks pretty good. I mean, she's not a super beauty, but she looks nice. And I don't know. I wonder how this whole thing came down, though. Does the record company approach a William Shatner, or does William Shatner's agent call the record company and say, Bill has a great idea? I have a feeling this was Bill's idea.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know, Howard.
You should hear Bill when he gets crocked at a party. He reads Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds like you've never heard. Honest to God, Amit. I'm not BSing you, damn it.
See, this is what I think that they mean when they say drugs are ruining this country. Because if somebody thought this idea was a good one, they must have been on drugs.
Somebody along the line must have been on drugs. I'm sure someone got fired for this record.
Really?
Damn it. Those trumpets, man, those go for like double scale and a half in the musicians union. That guy knows what he's playing. These background singers cost a fortune. How many takes do you think Bill Shatner did? He probably did one take and they go, oh my God. Bill, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that sounds like a one-take situation.
Yeah, let's do it again, but I think we're going to use the first take. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Oh, Bill, that's a take, but let's do another one.
Yeah.
In a boat, on a river, with tangerine trees and marmalade.
Do you think he was like running around the studio when he was doing like putting his arms up in the air?
Well, I know his arms had to be moving, but I figure he was holding a script in one hand.
Yeah, yeah. No, well, you never hold the script in your hand. You have to put it on a stand so it doesn't rattle and make noise. The script.
You think?
But he probably got so into it he ripped the script off, you know.
Yeah, because I think he was just standing there holding it and orating.
Although he's the kind of nut who probably memorized the lyrics. Like he rehearsed. Nah, no way.
It doesn't even sound like he knows what this is all about.
Because the way he's reading it doesn't even make any sense.
No. He did not know this song.
Tangerine eyes. Whoa, what a nutty concept.
Marmalade sky.
Skies. It rhymes perfectly.
It's sky.
Marcy's thighs.
Somebody calls you. You answer quite slowly.
Oh, and he's answering slowly.
Yes.
If he ever records Honey, I'm canceling my citizenship. I'm moving to another country. And Honey, I miss you. And I'm feeling good.
And I'd love to be with you. If only I
could. Because he's singing about talking slowly, he talks slowly.
Yes.
That's super.
And just,
hello, Ahmed? Yeah, this is Bill Shatner's agent. Listen, Bill does this thing where he talks slowly when they talk about talking slowly. It's unbelievable. I'm not kidding. I've never heard it before. You've never heard anything like Ahmed, I want to talk a deal with you. I'm coming by right now. Ahmed Ertegun.
A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
That's the psychedelic read. Kaleidoscope eyes.
I like the part where he gets to the incredibly high, though.
I like when he goes, a girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Cellophane flowers of yellow.
I guess he's trying to, they say, I'm going to act amazed at all of these different sights I'm seeing. Meanwhile, we're talking about an acid trip here.
Right, I was going to say, Bill, you're on a trip.
Yeah.
And green, towering over your head. For the girl
with the Clydesdale thighs. And she's fat. For God's sakes. Beam me up, Scotty. I'll make it with girls with green skin, but Clydesdale thighs, forget it.
Never.
The sun in her eyes. And she's...
I bet he squinted when he read that. Sun in her eyes. And he squinted.
Yeah.
You can picture this cat going wild in the studio, showing off for the engineer. And I'm sure the engineer was on Valium. Dealing with this character. With Kirk. Oh, that echo. Background singers. I'm surprised he didn't come in. Lucy! Lucy, where are you? Lucy? Lucy?
Where, Ricky?
Not you, the other Lucy.
Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain.
Everything's got to be like Star Trek. He must be Jim beamed up. He's on something.
Rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high.
He grows so incredibly high, and his voice gets up high. God, so visual, these vocals. Jesus. What a genius. No wonder Amit Aratajan signed Bill Shatner. What's that guy's name again? Ertgen. What kind of religion is he? What is he? Is he on a mountain with Cat Stevens?
Yeah.
Amit Arturgeon?
Turgeon.
Get a normal name, pal. And there's another wacky name for a record company guy. There's Amit Arturgeon, and there's another guy.
Amit Ertgen.
Who's the other guy?
I don't know. Who is that you're thinking of?
Our music director would know. Where's Dadia? Bring me Dadia.
Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away.
Who's the other guy, Gary?
I think you're talking about his brother, Neshui. Neshui Ertegun. Neshui. Which is Amit's brother.
Really?
Neshui?
No, there's another record company guy who has a real funny name.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Like there's Clive Davis, there's Emmett Ertjugen, and there's... What is he? Is he Jewish? Is he an Arab? What is he?
Turkish.
You're kidding.
No wonder.
Yeah. Actually, that's a pretty tame name for a Turkish guy. I never want to go to Turkey. Ooh, man, that is a foul place.
Oh, you've never been there. Now stop casting aspersions on a country you've never been seen.
I've seen Midnight Cowboy. No, what is it called?
No, Midnight Cowboy. That's what you got on your mind.
Midnight Express. Midnight Cowboy is what I do after the show. Go out and make it with homosexuals in cowboy hats. And weird religious guys who make me get down on my knees.
Climb in the back with your head in the clouds, and you're gone!
Bill, we're going to try some echo effect. Bill, can you hear me in there? Oh, you got to be on the speaker. Bill, we're going to try some echo effect on the gone thing, okay? So just yell gone, and then we'll echo you, okay? All right, Bill, thank you. Everything is perfect, by the way. I don't think we're going to have to do another take. This is unbelievable what you're doing. Musicians must have been laughing for a week, solid. Although they probably recorded everything.
Yeah, and they weren't there. It was the engineer who got the big laugh.
Shatner probably came in like a big star and recorded it all in one day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this record really matters to me. If I need 2 days, I'll do it. 2 days tops.
Sing a whole album, or is it just 45?
Mr. Tambourine Man.
Mr. Tambourine Man? Mr. Tambourine Man? Fred's going for it. Let me see that.
You want it?
Tambourine Man?
It is the best thing he's ever recorded.
I don't know. Lucy in the Sky is my favorite.
No, I think Tambourine Man is better.
Hey. Mr. Tambourine Man?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man?
Hey. Background singers on every record. I'd like to just hear Shatner doing it himself. Can we get the same formula on every record? Who produced this? Robbie the Robot?
I'm not sleepy. And
he says, I'm not sleepy, but he's acting sleepy.
Yeah. That's wrong, Bill.
Damn it. She said, I'm not sleepy. I said, I'm not sleepy. Your sleepy voice is inappropriate here.
there is no place I'm going to.
That's just confused. There is no place I'm going to.
Going to?
There's no place I'm going to. I have nowhere to go. Took back to the Star Trek set for the millionth time. And what was that other show? T.J. Hooker.
T.J. Hooker, yes.
Captain Kirk in a police outfit. I'm not.
In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
I'll come following you.
Take me on a trip.
What is that all about? Take me on a trip.
Trip in your magic swirling ship.
This made me do acid, this song. Not when the Birds did it, but when he did it.
My senses have been stripped. My hands can't feel to grip. My toes too numb to step.
Bob Dylan just called in. He heard this. He's looking for crack. Wants to know where he can score some. Can't take it anymore. Anyway, sir, you win a prize. We don't know what we're going to give you because you're all the way in Philadelphia.
Well, actually, I'm in Trenton. How about Beanstalk?
Oh, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're listening to us?
Where are you listening to us from?
Are you listening to us in Philly, on the Philly station YSP, or in K-Rock?
Well, I work in Princeton, okay, and up here in Princeton, we can get those stations. And, they're cutting you off something terrible in Princeton. I mean, in Philly.
What do you mean?
Well, yesterday, at the end, when you were doing all the dick tape with Mark the Shark,
yeah,
they never got through on Philly.
Oh, you're kidding.
Right at 10?
When you said that you were going to that song, whatever it was, I forget what it was now, they cut it off.
Oh, boy. I'll have to talk to them about that. They can't cut us off. It's stupid. The best part of our show is when we go over.
Yeah. Up here in Princeton, we can get those stations, but back home, we can't. It's really, even up here once in a while, it seems like after 10 o'clock, K-Rock goes out completely.
Yeah, I plan it that way.
All
right, I tell you what, man, I'll give you some Beanstalk dinner for two.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, hey, thanks.
Hey, good talking to you.
Hey, talking to you
Hold
too.
on.
Bye. Fascinating. There's a man who picks us up on 2 stations.
Wow. Isn't he lucky?
There's no magic swirling ship. But I'll come to ya.
I'll come following ya.
Following ya. I don't know about you, but I want to hear more.
I love that, Mr. Tambourine.
Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering.
I like that Irish brogue he puts on.
Yeah.
He's a Jew, though, isn't he, William Shatner?
I don't know. Is Kurt Waldheim around?
Yeah, he's Jewish. Leonard Nimoy's a Jew?
Oh, you knew that.
Oh, God, I didn't know that. That's right, he has pointy devil ears. Don't they all have horns?
I don't think so.
No. Well, don't forget, we're talking about Philadelphia. They still, some of the boondocks, they still think
Well, then
that.
we should enlighten them. Yeah. It's our duty.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine
ready to go anywhere.
Ooh. I'm ready to go anywhere. Damn it.
I'm ready for the fade into my own parade.
What's he so upset about?
I'm ready for the fade into my own parade. What is that?
Dance and spell my way.
Do you think like Shatner even bothers to read the lyrics first to figure out what's going on in these songs?
No, I'll just wing it.
See, because I admit I don't know what's going on in Mr. Tambourine Man. I have no idea what it's about. But then again, I wouldn't try to do an interpretive lyric. I think he probably walked in, took a look at it, and said, yeah, sure. Yes, my arms too tired to feel the grip.
My toes too numb to step.
I thought it was to strip.
But he said step.
He did?
Yeah.
To step.
Promise to go under it.
Those background singers are excellent. Nice sound. 9:31 at 92.3 K-Rock NYSP in Philly. We'll be right back. And, man, I'm going to have a long day.
Why?
I got to go talk to some record company lady about booking guests on our syndicated show.
Well, charm her.
Yeah, I got to charm some babe from a record company who seems to be the power broker.
Now, you didn't tell us about filming the video.
I'm having a lunch. Hey, I was going to talk about that next.
All right.
Today I'm having a lunch. Some fancy schman's restaurant.
Which one? You dressed so nicely.
Russian tea room.
Are you going to the Russian tea room?
Yeah. What is that?
It's a Russian tea room. They serve Russian food.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat that. I'm going to just cook me some potatoes and turkey.
Some borscht.
I can't stay at the lunch all day. I'll drop dead from being tired. I try to explain that. But I'm going to go in and tell the lady that, you know, one of the things that amazes me, whenever we have a guest on this show, all the guests love being on this show. And for some reason, their people don't understand that. So I'm going to straighten all that out today.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes some kind of big fancy schmancy lunch. But I got to hang around the city till like 1, 2 o'clock.
You have to have a jacket.
No, not according to Peter. Peter said because I'm a celebrity, I don't need to wear a jacket. That's why I dressed like this. Unless he was jiving me.
He wants to get you thrown up.
Fine. Because I want to go home. I'm sitting around the city, take business meetings.
They'll sit you all the way in the back.
Yeah. If I'm a celebrity, they don't make you wear a jacket when you're a celebrity. You can get away with all kinds of murder. You just tell them who you are. Oh, this is Howard Stern. He can't wear a jacket. He can't be seen in public with a jacket. Because before I became a celebrity, they used to put one of those jackets that they have there.
Oh, yeah. Remember the time we walked into that one restaurant and they just looked at us and went, ooh.
Hey, I'm hoping they throw me out of that Russian tea room. I'll just go home. I don't care. What, do they serve Russian food?
Yes, that's why it's called the Russian tea room.
Oh. What is Russian food?
I don't know, but I doubt if there'll be anything on the menu you can eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm going to eat lunch before I go. I'll just drink some soda. Something like that. Do some crack. I thought we were going to do crack on the air today.
Oh, we ran out of time. Did anybody score?
We'll score tomorrow. We'll do it on the air tomorrow. That'll be good for the ratings. Score
Yeah,
crack.
tune in tomorrow when we do crack.
We're going to teach you how bad it is. We're going to actually sample it on the air.
We're risking our lives for you.
For you people, so we can make a point. Anyway, yeah, and yesterday I shot the Mets video. New York Mets are making a video. I couldn't believe it. It's like a bunch of kids with like this big camera.
Well, aren't they doing this for MTV?
Oh, they are? Because I think they're just doing this on their own.
That's what I read in the paper, that they were doing this for MTV. MTV was interested in this.
Oh, okay. Well, man, it seems like a real stupid project.
Is it a rock song?
That's what they're calling it, man. But they played me the song, man. It's horrible. And the guy who writes the song was there. I didn't even know it was him. And I'm going, man, what kind of crappy song is this? And then the guy goes, well, I wrote it.
Oh.
He goes, well, I did it for money. I said, great. Why don't you sell out entirely? Although, I'll tell you the truth, I would have done it for the money, too. So they had me stand... What do you call... Where's Gary? They had me standing in like this little park with all these derelicts.
Battery Park?
No, it was like, you know when you walk up the street here?
Bryant?
You know when you walk up 60th?
Up 60th.
To,
That's Central Park.
That wasn't Central Park.
I think you're talking about Bryant Park.
Is that called Bryant Park?
You talking about
You're
the
on
park
6th?
on 42nd and 6th?
No, I'm talking about where we were yesterday. What is that?
Oh, it's the beginning of Central Park.
Is it? That's considered the beginning of Central Park?
You don't know
okay.
Central
That's
Park?
like Central
No,
Park
I know
South.
Central Park, but this is like the way beginning, and it looks real bad there.
Of course it does.
You should get into it.
Yeah, you
Where we
get
were-
into it.
Where we were was the good part, seriously.
Hey, man, seriously. If I didn't have to come into this city every day for work, I'd never come into the city. I hate it. So as soon as like all this trash starts seeing a camera, they all start coagulating like a popped blood vessel. You should have seen every dick face that ever lived on this planet was in Central Park yesterday watching me film this thing, and I had a lip sync. Let's go, Mets go. That's the song. Let's go, Mets go. Let's go, Mets go. Tell me I didn't look like a total douche doing that.
Oh, you looked okay, boss. The Met jacket, you really look cool in the jacket. I know you hated it.
Well, how about when I was lip syncing?
Yeah, but that's what everybody looks goofy lip syncing. There's nothing you can do about it.
Let's go, Mets go.
There's like bums walking by, like in the middle of
Did
everything.
you feel the bums and everything?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did you get a whiff of that chick?
Oh, man. And, she was so heavily perfumed that when I went home, at one point they do this, I got to tell you this.
What?
This girl does this interview with me, right? So you know my shtick of like I start like going close to him, acting like I'm interested in him. This one smells, I got so much of her perfume on me, I thought Allison was going to start complaining when I got home.
Well, it was really funny. She was making the making of the Mets video.
Right.
That's what she was doing.
There were two videos happening while I was doing this. The Mets video and the making of the Mets video.
Yeah, sort of like a Michael Jackson.
Ronnie and I were standing there, and all of a sudden it was...
Don't say this on the air.
Sorry.
Don't say this.
But
idiot.
Now, what was it? Her perfume?
Yeah, it was her perfume. She had really strong perfume. Shh. Idiot.
I'm going. I can't contribute any more to this.
No, you can contribute, but don't contribute like that.
But anyway, well, I smelled the perfume, and I knew that you wouldn't like it. And when you started hugging her and kissing her and everything...
Oh, that was it. I didn't kiss her.
Well, yeah, you were simulating.
I simulated kissing her.
Well, who was she?
She was the girl in charge of making the Mets video.
But nobody we know?
No. None of these clowns I knew who they were. What happened was I was supposed to film my part at 11 o'clock. So Robert Klein went before me. Mm-hmm. But Robert Klein was having some kind of press conference about his new USA cable television show. Hey, good career move, pal. And they asked me to do a USA cable show. They didn't have any money, though. Can't imagine Klein's getting any real money for this, is he?
I don't think so. They also had trouble because they were filming in Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let them film over there.
Because the guys in Rockefeller Center are such jerks that if you step on their property, they want to charge you. So they had like a measuring tape there and wouldn't let Robert Klein stand on the Rockefeller Center property. This is what these guys do all day. The Rockefeller Center security people who used to bust our ass every day when we tried to get into the building, but every derelict seems to get up there without a pass.
Toilet.
Yeah. If you look halfway normal, they stop you, and if you look halfway abnormal...
Want to get into the building, let the string hang out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And mush your hair.
Yeah, have coke schnot hanging out of your nose, and they let you right up. You don't even need a pass. You can go up and do whatever you want in the NBC building. But these guys, they're busy with a measuring tape, measuring whether Robert Klein is stepping on Rockefeller Center property. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool job. That's a pretty worthwhile job. What do you do for a living? I make sure people don't step onto Rockefeller Center property.
Well, the other day I pulled a measuring tape on Robert Klein.
Yeah, man. What a feeling of power that is. The biggest bunch of jerks. I'm telling you. And every week they change them, too. It's a whole new... I don't know how they find so many jerky people. This is amazing. How do they do it? So anyway, I'm waiting around here. Finally, the guy from the Let's Go Mets Go video calls me up and says he's running late. I said, look, why don't we forget this whole thing? I'm going home. He goes, no, we'll be right there. Robert Klein ran a little bit late. I said, you get here in 10 minutes, and we'll go down and do it. So the guy shows up, and he takes me over to the beginning there of Central Park. And every derelict is laying there. But then they start to, like, move closer as soon as they see the video camera because they want to see what's going on. And they take out this big boom box, the video people, and they start playing me at the top of the volume pitch, this Let's Go Mets Go part that I'm supposed to lip sync to. And they're playing it real loud, and it's, like, real bad. And I'm, like, real embarrassed because I got to lip sync to this.
You know what the funniest part was? I mean, in all fairness to Howard, he'd never heard the song before. So it's going, let's go, Mets go, and he's lip syncing to it. And then the song ends, but he doesn't know it's going to end. So it's at high volume, and then it just stops. And
I'm yelling, let's go, Mets go. And you got a picture of all these drunks and crack dealers standing around. Hey, Howard! Dial-a-date! Lesbians! Oh, it's too much.
This is showbiz, folks.
Yeah. This is stupid showbiz.
Showbiz is stupid. You just get to do lots of stupid stuff.
And if it's in front of a camera, you'll do anything. They wanted me to start jumping up and down. And I just said, no, why don't you jump up and down? Off a rock on a high ledge. Remember that? When the guy said jump up and down, I give him a look like, what? I didn't jump up and down. Because I know if you do anything stupid on camera, that's what they use.
On the film. Yeah.
We learned that early in our careers. Because we used to do like a whole bunch, when we would get photographed by photographers, supposed professional photographers.
You play around a little bit to try to loosen up.
Yeah, they would say to you, come on, go crazy, go a little wild. And I would start making goofy faces. And sure enough, People magazine, you open it up. Devil costumes with goofy faces. So, I mean, forget this. So whenever a cameraman say to me, go ahead, go crazy, I just stand there and try to look kind of normal. Meanwhile, they were shooting, my eyes were in the sun, so I'm squinting. I'm saying to the guy, hey, man, I'm really squinting here.
Did you wear your dark glasses?
Yeah, well, I eventually put those on. But I'm sure they'll use the squinting part.
The squinting part with the two big things on your eyes.
Yeah, with my red nose on the side because my glasses aren't on. I just wanted to get out of there. And something tells me this video is never going to be seen. I don't know. I just don't have a lot of confidence in it. And it was real stupid.
Let's go, Mets.
Let me take a little break here. Remind me to keep talking about this.
You should have brought the song.
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of it, though. Maybe the guy will send it up to us. Well, let me take a little break because I want to tell you some more stuff that happened during the filming of this.
All right.
I just reached the tip of the iceberg, and I did want to call those lesbians. So we got a lot to do here. Be right back. The reason I got into that Mets video was because they called me up and told me that Koch, Cuomo, and Robert Klein were in it. And I said, whoa, that's pretty good. But it turned from Koch and Cuomo to Soupy Sales.
Are you kidding?
No. Soupy Sales is in it.
Robert Klein is in it, right?
Yeah, right. The Manhattans. And some group called Cameo.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I feel kind of goofy doing it. And you felt real goofy just kind of lip-syncing out in the public's eye, you know what I mean? Especially with the kind of public that was eyeing us. It's pretty weird, pretty bizarre. And the song, man, Let's Go, Mets Go. They're not going to play that on MTV.
Sounds like a raw deal.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
So what else? That was it?
Yeah, I kind of, when I break for commercial, I kind of lose my trend of thought. Yeah.
Well, let's call the lesbians.
Yeah, hey, I'm with you.
Let's call the lesbians.
Over in Philadelphia, there's lesbians already protesting us, and what makes me angry about all this is that they hadn't even heard me yet. It's pretty outrageous. That's just what lesbians should do. Protest people who want freedom of speech. That's what lesbians should do.
They're for censorship.
I wonder if the lesbians would be upset if people started protesting them without ever meeting them. Think the lesbians would be upset? Oh, they'd be screaming all over the place.
No, I think that's perfectly understandable, considering the tack they've taken.
Yeah. I mean, after all, isn't that what the lesbian community is all about? I thought that's what they're against. Anyway, some woman named Rita Odessa is the head there of the Lesbian and Gay Task Force. Imagine that. They have their own task force.
Well, they have one in every community now, Howard.
Good morning, Task Force.
Yeah, hi, this is Howard Stern. I'm calling from New York. I read Rita's comments about me in the paper. I'm on the air right now, and I'd like to talk on the radio with Rita or some representative of the Lesbian Task Force.
Okay, Rita Dustin on vacation this week.
Oh, too bad. Can I talk to you?
Sure.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Sure.
What's this? You guys don't like me already?
We don't like you. We have no personal opinion about you, Mr. Stern.
Oh, really? Because according to the newspaper, it says that I'm anti-gay, anti-black, anti-Jewish, and anti-woman.
Did Rita Odessa write that newspaper article?
Yeah.
No,
she didn't write the article. She's quoted.
Ah. Well, I can't speak for Rita Odessa, but I can speak for the task force if you have any questions about us in general.
Well, are you guys going to be protesting us?
Protesting who?
The Howard Stern Show.
Not to my knowledge.
So it says here the task force is asking gay people to monitor Howard Stern, to complain vociferously to WYSP and to the station's advertisers and to the FCC.
Well, we will ask people to monitor Howard Stern because your reputation precedes you.
Yeah.
However, monitoring and protesting are two different things.
Hey, let me tell you, lesbians, something that I had the first lesbian dial-a-date on radio. I was the only one to set up any lesbians on dates.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And let me tell you something. I don't hate lesbians. As a matter of fact, my fantasy is to be with lesbians. I'll be honest with you.
Mr. Stern,
yeah.
I think I don't have time to talk to you.
No, okay. But all I'm saying is that give me a chance, and you'll see that I am a friend of the lesbian.
We'll certainly give you a chance, and we'll certainly tune in to listen to everything you have to say.
Yeah, and plus, really, even if you complain to the FCC, they're not going to do anything about it. Be honest with you. I think you guys are kind of stuck with me.
Great. Welcome to Philadelphia.
Yeah. I'm proud to be here.
Good.
And what does the Gay Task Force do, anyway?
We're a civil rights organization for the lesbian and gay community.
Hey, I'm on your side.
I'm sure.
Okay? No,
Look
seriously.
forward to working with you.
Yeah, anything I can help with.
Okay.
Okay, take it easy.
You bet.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See? No problem, Robin. Obviously,
see?
those lesbians are afraid when they hear me. Notice? All of a sudden, they know the master's in town now.
Is that right?
Hey, let me just tell you, Philadelphians, something if you're listening to us. The New Yorkers know this. I've already whipped the New York lesbians into shape. You don't even hear them making a buzz, except from their vibrators. Let me tell you something.
Quite frankly, the lesbians here have never buzzed about us.
No.
It was the gay men who buzzed about us.
Yeah, they're busy buzzing. But they got their own problems.
Now, they're through with us.
So you Philadelphia lesbians, just calm down, all right, babe? I don't want you guys down on me. Well, actually, I do, but that's something else.
Stop it.
We'll come right back after this. Oh, man. Can't believe how docile the lesbians are in Philadelphia. Yeah, there's the madam. Looks like a, looks like a cowboy on acid. Is that a dress? Whoa, look at those. Oh, man, look at that outfit. Oh, my God.
Hi, Robin. Good morning.
Man, do I have those lesbians whipped into shape in Philly?
They certainly were
They panic when I
quite
call.
humble, not vociferous at all.
Oh, we never would say that. We don't say anything.
Monitoring is one thing, Mr. Stern.
But we'd never report you to the FCC. I mean, no. We didn't say anything about that. Woo.
Did Rita Odessa write that article?
See, as soon as a real man calls him, who's confident of his own sexuality,
We should have found out how much she weighed. See what kind of a lesbian she was.
Something tells me she wouldn't have answered. I didn't bother. I don't think she would have told us. I'm going to dial-a-date this Friday. Let's get a big, fat lesbian. Let's get one of the big, fat ones. The ones who would rather have men.
Okay.
But Get one of those big, fat lesbians. I'm getting a little fed up. I don't like to read these things in the paper, and then when you call, all of a sudden it's a whole different story. That whole thing smells fishy to me, Robin.
Oh, stop it, Howard. She never said that.
Oh, she never said that. Well, it's in the paper? Well, you know the paper. What do you mean?
You believe everything you read?
Who's on the hotline? Who is this? Who is this? How dare you? Dare you interrupt the flow of my comedy? My special brand of humor. Yes. Hey, you know something, Robin? It's only appropriate that we close today's show with something wholesome and good.
What's that?
Video smarts.
Of course.
Good Lord. This is the greatest toy. Video smarts is. I don't care who you are, what you are, lesbian or straight. Your child needs video smarts.
Well, you were talking about how you felt going into kindergarten not knowing anything. Do you realize children start school at the age of 2?
Oh, yeah.
No?
My kid's already been to camp, and she's been to school.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is shapes and colors and gluing and all kinds of stuff.
That's right.
And she's completely savvy in these areas because of her video smarts. Honest to God, we put the little cassette into the VCR. Teaching Teddy comes on. Teaches her about the math and teaches her about shapes and colors. I'm starting her on the math videotape tonight. By the time she's in kindergarten, she's going to be like a rocket scientist. I swear to God. And it's going to be really very happening.
Well, it's important to kids to be able to keep up with the other kids in the class.
Yep. My kid's going to keep up with the best of the yuppie-trained children. Right. I swear to God. Me and my wife, with our first daughter, kind of talked to my daughter while she was in the womb and stuff. But even the second one, we hardly talked to the
That's
belly.
why Deborah's talking so much now. Nobody ever talked to her.
Yeah, so we're going to just put her right in front of the Video Smarts thing as soon as she can start pressing those little computer buttons. It's really cool. You get this little computer, a computer designed for kids. It's 4 little buttons, and the computer talks back to the kid and congratulates the kid when it gets the right answer.
And that's one of the most important features. They need that encouragement.
For sure. I know I do. In fact, my wife brings the video computer in when we're making love. You did well.
That's right.
You did very well. Good answer. Anyway, you got to get Video Smarts for your kid. Do it right now. Especially you lesbians who have children. You're so busy out there trying to monitor me, you should be busy with your children. All right? Video Smarts is available at Consumer Distributor Cadillac showrooms and Toy and Sports Warehouse. Okay?
All right.
And it's 2 past 10 o'clock. I'm very impressed with myself.
Why?
Because of that lesbian task force.
Did that make you feel very manly?
Yeah. The way that she just cowered in front of me. God, that must have been driving her crazy.
I expected to hear some yelling.
Yeah, nothing. I want to call them again. I want to call them more.
Maybe we'll call them every week.
Yeah, get an update on what they're up to.
You remember that guy from the Jersey Coalition who used to call us? See, that was a good guy.
You know what I'd like to do, Robin? Start a new feature on the show.
Yeah.
Why don't we call our own New York Gay and Lesbian Task Force and call the Philadelphia one and let them give updates on what they're up to?
All right. What's going on this week with the gay and lesbian community?
Yeah, and we could sit and listen to it. And this way we could monitor their activities.
Yeah, we'll monitor them.
Yeah, since they're monitoring us. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yes. This is what I want my listeners to do. Monitor all the gay newspapers, find out what the gays are up to, and send it to me. I want everybody monitoring the lesbians. Since they're monitoring me and they want to upset my apple cart.
If you will.
If you will. Of course, it's figurative when I say apple cart. But if they want to upset let's monitor them and let's write letters to the FC and the advertisers.
I'm sure they're doing some things we could object to.
Yeah. Let's find some things we can object to. And let us get a big fat lesbian down here. Okay? I'm sick and tired of people monitoring me. I'm going to start monitoring people. That's what this show's going to be about now. From now on, I have a new theme. I want to monitor subversive groups.
Now, let's not say the lesbians are subversive.
Why not?
Because that would be prejudicial.
All right, well, they're not subversive. I'll first read all their data,
Yeah.
and then I'll call them subversive.
All right.
They think they are. There's one heterosexual who will not be bossed around. Attention all homos. Attention all homos. Send us a big, fat, lesbian spokesperson. Thank you. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of being monitored by everyone. Sick of it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. You have anything you want to wrap up with?
Oh, no, not really. Just saw Letterman running for a base in the page 6 today. They just have a picture of him here. Because that's, I guess, the first time they ever caught him out.
Let me see.
Apparently there was some,
What was Letterman doing? Play baseball?
I guess they were playing baseball against Fortune magazine. I guess the Letterman crew has a team of their own.
Hey, they play against good people. We were playing like the Westbury Men's Association.
I know. People who weren't from this country.
Yeah.
That's who we play.
Yeah. From another planet. Let me see Letterman playing baseball.
You can't see? Oh, you don't have the paper.
Yeah.
There he is.
Ooh.
Diving for a base there or something.
Yeah, he's like one of these guys who takes his sports real seriously.
Now, this is for a change. He's not in a baseball uniform.
Yeah.
Usually, when he's walking through the halls, he is in a baseball uniform.
That's sort of like the Letterman chic. You wear what you're not supposed to wear. Like at NBC, you're supposed to be wearing a business suit, so he wears, and right up until the time he goes on camera, he wears his baseball uniform.
Yeah.
It's like a hippie thing. You know what I mean? It's like a cool thing. He tries to, you see, he tries too hard. I can pick up that he's trying to be cool.
Yeah.
With
That
a
he's
cigar.
looking for a shtick.
Yeah. And I like Letterman, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting him down. Well, I guess maybe I am, but I do like him. And then when he plays baseball, he gets dressed in shorts, and what is he wearing there?
And a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt. Instead of wearing his dopey baseball uniform that he walks around
It
with.
looks like his mother dressed him
Let me
today
see.
in this thing.
See that again.
A little play suit. Looks like he's got garanimals on or something.
Yeah. And then it's cool. It's not cool to wear. I don't know. It's a whole thing there.
You think the Letterman people would have their own baseball uniforms? He's so into baseball.
Yeah, because like when we're up there, at the last minute, David switches into his suit coat.
Yes. And the other thing I wanted to bring up is I saw this in the Saturday paper, I guess, or the Sunday paper, and I didn't get a chance to mention it yesterday. An untimely death over in, I guess it's Acera, Italy. A 24-year-old carpenter called the police. They arrived at his house. They found his wife dead. They asked him why he had killed her.
Yeah.
And he said, she didn't have dinner on the table when I got home.
So there you go.
So there's something to think about.
Hey, what do you think me and my wife fight about? And you know it's true. If I don't see, like, food in the cupboard, I go nuts. That's what we
Men
fight
are
about.
out of their minds, ladies. Why are you putting up with this?
I don't know.
There's no food on the table.
Hey, if I was a woman, I'd be a lesbian. I've said it a million times.
If a man delivered an orgasm every time he was supposed to, maybe there would be dinner on the table.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, the lesbians are going to love you. I hope they monitored that.
All right.
That's snappy
We're for
answer.
women's rights here.
Right on.
It's 7 minutes after 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to play to,
Ease us on out of here?
You know something? I hate to say it, but I was listening to that new Cyndi Lauper record.
Yeah, and you like it now,
I like
don't
it.
you? I tell you, Cindy's a great
Yeah,
singer.
she's pretty good. I might close the show with the Cyndi Lauper record.
I liked it.
Either that or William Shatner's
No,
Lucy and the Sky with Diamonds.
Don't
Can't
do
decide.
that. I'd play a little bit of that into Cyndi Lauper, maybe.
Well, here's what I think we should do. We should play the Letterman thing, then a little bit of Lucy in the Sky,
Uh-huh.
and then into Cyndi Lauper.
All right.
Wow, what a set. That's right. It's No Repeat Tuesday.
No, it's not.
Don't we have something like that?
We have a no repeat Thursday.
Oh, yeah, right.
We don't do anything special on Tuesday.
Yeah. That's right. It's pretty obvious is right.
You know, we said we were going to do Stump the Comedians today, and we never did it.
You know why, Robin?
Why?
We're going to do that tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm saving it. What do you want to play, though? Cyndi Lauper? You got Cyndi Lauper, Fred?
I'm looking for it.
I heard it on Power 95. One of the power jocks was playing that. There used to be they used to be regular jocks, but now they're power jocks. Dig it. I got to get a job over there. I got my resume in right now.
You want power?
Yeah. Wish we were power jocks.
I'm trying to think of a song that I've come to like lately, but I can't think of any.
Yeah, me neither. I'm busy looking at Madam's calves. She's wearing little gaucho pants.
Well, that's not my problem.
Little three-quarter pants, huh?
Oh, leg.
We got to get a TV show. This stuff is too funny. Swear, Madam. What the hell? This isn't Halloween.
Okay, here's our Hershey bar.
I forgot my red cape.
I think I like you better dressed down. Although I like this because
I think those are beautiful colors.
Those
for
are
her.
great pants. Yeah. You don't have any cellulite on your thighs, do you? Do you?
Oh, of course not.
No, really, you
Just
have
on my earlobes.
No, you have nice thighs. God, look at that, and your hips. Oh my God.
Thank you, Howard.
God, I could teach you
nice
things about the Kama
hard
Sutra.
Work is appreciated.
Really, you're no lesbian. Are you a lesbian? Have you ever had lesbian sex? I bet you have. I bet you've tried it once. I could tell you're wild. I could tell she is so wild.
Really?
Oh God.
I was wild in college.
Now there you go. I told you. What was her name?
That's, in the past.
Was her name Frank?
I met Frank. Well, I was afraid to meet her, I'll say that.
You did
but
meet
I
Frank?
saw her at the pier.
Oh, you did? It's pretty wild.
She looks more like James Dean than James Dean.
Yeah, I know. Pretty nuts, huh?
Oh, is she coming on the show?
We're trying to get him. We're trying to
get her. She's on tour right now.
She's on tour.
You're
Everybody's on tour. Really?
For a second.
Pretty wild. Believe me, you make me speechless. Really, that's some outfit, Robin.
It's a beautiful outfit.
How much did that cost you? Your husband must be making... How could your husband's only a reporter for the Daily News? He can't be making much money, and I know what you're making.
You do?
Of course I do. I know what every jock here makes.
Really?
I negotiate... Who do you think pays you? You're not making that much money that you could be affording gaucho outfits.
Well, there aren't any rhinestones or
yeah, but that's
gold
got
embroidery on it.
That's got to be a $500 outfit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Robin.
See, it's what's underneath it makes it look expensive.
Really?
What it is.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
She has like what are you wearing tomorrow? I can't wait.
What do you want me to wear?
Hot pants. And go-go boots. I want you to come in naked, for God's sakes. I want you to
come on, that would ruin
Could you just wear, like, really short shorts with, like, spiky high heels?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh, thank you. God, this
so agreeable.
God, you are so nice to me. I swear to God, I don't know what to do. I know what I'll be thinking about tonight.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, you are the nicest person. Thank you so much. Real short shorts, okay? No panties. Please.
I saw a guy like that the other day. Short shorts and no panties. That's ugly.
Don't do that. If you're Madam, you can do that. Wear short shorts, and you know those real spiky high heels? And like a little top with no bra, but don't cover it up with a jacket or anything.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you cover up your breasts. How big are your breasts?
That's
Can't even see your breasts.
Wonder. Imagination, fantasy, Howard.
That's that's my request. Anybody have any other requests for what Madam should wear for the rest of the week?
Band-Aids.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
When you come in here wearing a Band-Aid, that's what I like, Fred. You animal. Anyway, well, what a great show.
Did they cut us off in Philly already?
I don't know. I don't know what the rush is to get back to more bad programming.
They don't want to play our record.
They were doing so well the rest of the day.
Yeah, they should actually play our whole station for the rest of the day. Idiots. Yesterday they cut us off because they didn't want to hear the... What was the record we were playing?
Talking Heads.
Talking Heads.
Oh, they didn't want to hear that?
That's not on their playlist. That's why they cut us off. Like, that's going to make a difference. Anyway, all right, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Lucy in the
I don't think I re-queued.
Yeah, you're playing the end of the song, I think.
Maybe I should play Dear Mom and Dad by Art Linkletter.
No.
You don't like that one?
That's so depressing.
Picture yourself
Oh, here we go.
on a train in a station with plasticine porter with looking glass ties. Suddenly, someone is there at the turnstile. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. 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 Lucy in the sky.
It's Howard Stern, kids, on Monday through Fridays at WXRK. What time is it, Howard?
6 to 10 in the morning.
6 to 10, a lot of time checks.
It's going to be, a lot of fun, a lot of time checks, a lot of weather. We'd like to give the weather.
Howard Stern,
Nice
folks.
to see you.
Thank you very much, Howard. Nice to see you.
Oh, damn, I don't have Cyndi Lauper.
No Cyndi Lauper, huh?
No. Can't believe it.
Then play Steve Winwood.
Higher Love?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, let's play that.
Yeah. And you know something? Even though they play that to death on the radio, I just got into it about 2 days ago because I'm too damn busy to listen to the radio.
I love this.
Yeah, that is a good song. The video's pretty good, too. Yeah, let's play that.
This be one cool dude.
I just got into this song, and everyone says, aren't you sick of that? I go, well, I don't listen to the radio. I'm too busy. When disc jockeys start listening to the radio, then they're in trouble. You know, your career's over. Hey, let's thank my good friend Jackie the Joke Man Martling. His 3 excellent albums and cassettes available at all Crazy Eddie and Discomats. August 30th will be at Central Park with the rest of the bag people. Oh, you'll be at the Central Park
the
Restaurant.
Central Park Restaurant.
All right, I can
in the
dig that.
park.
10:15, the Madam is next.